Just let me know if you are on YouTube, and the first 5 or 6 people who can comment, this entire report is to you. Just go to the YouTube and let me know if you are able to hear me loud and clear there in YouTube. So go to my channel and let me know if you are able to see me and able to hear me out there. Okay, just let me know if you are able to connect with my channel. Yep. Yeah, so just go back and just give me high five. So the first 5 or 6 people, I'm going to give you this entire thing straight away to you. So that's my first gift to you guys. All right. So before we go ahead, I would like to share you some important information of how we are going to work on this entire session. So I have entire format for you guys. This session is going to be supercharged because we have got a lot of people who are joining as a guest of the day. And we have a fantastic person who is going to be joining as a guru of the day. We have got some happy earnings, we have got some contests, we have got some winners, we have got some achievers. It's an entire masala pack stuff that you can think of. Okay, 2024 agar chalu karna hai, and if you are going to start all these things, I need you guys to tell me a lot of power and a lot of josh. फीवर में ये काम कर रहा हूँ, इतना हक तो बनता है. Yes or no, family? Okay, good, nice. Where am I? Okay. Good. So let me go to gallery view. Okay. All right. So live in YouTube and here. Awesome. Nice. Thank you so much. Okay. So what we're going to do is let me share you. The first thing is this is the format for today. Okay. So we are exactly at right time. I'm going to give you around 10 minutes to network with each other. Where what you have is I'm going to give you this happiness session form, and this is for everyone. If you have any questions, you can write it to it. I'll be sending you a note, or else you can get all these questions answered at Date with Dada, which typically happens once in a month. And this happens for 1 hour. I take all the questions, all the answers, and personally I answer to this. If it is a personal question, then I personally connect with you guys, or else I give it to you in the form of email or voice note or whatever it is. But definitely I'm going to do that. This is a form for you. This form has only one question. And if you have any questions, you can use, don't write all the questions in one. You can use multiple times as well. And in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to give you a time where you guys can meet with each other and network, learn about each other. Do not share any phone numbers, any links of social media, any kind of personal contacts, or any kind of stuff that is beyond the scope of FEST. Do not get into any kind of business amalgamations without the knowledge of the Ant family and the FEST family. What you can do is you can share about your views, you can learn from them, meet with a lot of gratitude. And people, before we go ahead, I have a small request. So how many of you guys are coming here for the first time? Okay, first timers, I have some gifts for you. Okay, all first timers. Alumni, you are always my dear to you guys. Aapke liye to pura jaan hazir hai. So for people who are newcomers, I want you to do a small task. In the participant, there is a button called participant. You click here, you will find your name. And once you click that name, you will find there's a 3 dots. Click there, you will find an option called rename. So just type new in front of your name. So my name is Amit. So I will write it as new Amitnath. Okay. So just do that and just type in done in the chat. Okay. So this is where we are going to know who is new so that the other people can identify. Awesome. Nice. Great. Om Prakash, you are the first one. Awesome. Nice. Good. So please do that. Whoever is joining in for the first time, if you have no idea what is this monthly meeting, इतना तो बता सकता हूँ कि अगला 3 घंटा मेरा फाड़ दूंगा मैं. So this is where my preparations are. I have so much confidence in that for me. Okay, I'm going to give you a lot of stuff, guys, and I'm not sure if YouTube will allow or not, but there will be certain things which I will give it to you guys. You can have a look at it because there are some videos I would like to play. I don't want to get into this copyright and stuff. So I will share that information separately for you guys. Good? Okay. So in the next few minutes, you are going to meet each other, meet, learn from each other. जिस दिन मुंह बंद करोगे, कान खोलोगे, उस दिन ज्यादा सीखोगे. Yes or no? Good. Can we do one thing? बोलो जय गणेशा. बड़े सुनने का, छोटा मुंह बोलने का कम. Good. That's what. Good. So this is the power of how we start. Before we start anything, we say no, Jai Ganesha. So this is how we're going to start this. What is this? Okay, this is all about learning. So I'm going to give you some time, okay, and you will be getting the broadcasting messages on the screen, okay, reminding of how much time you have. So what are you going to talk to each other? First, be the first one to say hi and hello, okay? Everyone, you can call yourself in this family as brothers and sisters. Always remember, no blaming, no justifications, no comparisons, no complaints, no reasoning. Okay, it's a pure meet of hearts, and this we do it once in a month. Is it okay? Can I get a promise from everyone? Awesome, nice. So what I'm going to do is I'll create some multiple breakout rooms now. Okay, so since we have got more than 30 plus people, so I'm just creating some 5 breakout rooms. Okay, I'll make 6 breakout rooms, and you guys are going to get the links. Please join the breakout rooms. Don't stay with me here. This is the place where only my team and some people who are co-hosts are going to be there with me. I'm going to give them some special instructions for them. So now the time is up. I'm going to give you around 10 minutes. Okay, go meet and learn from each other, connect with each other, and you see, you will find a brother or a sister there to help you out, to empower you. Okay, help. Today, I want you to give the value, give the information. एक चीज याद रखना, जितना तुम दोगे, उतना मिलेगा. So with that, let's get to the monthly meeting, alumni meet, or probably the group discussions. Go. 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 All right. So we still have Kanak, Madan, Sarabjit, Subbarao, Virish. Please join the rooms, guys. Please join the rooms. All right. All right. Join in, Madan, Virish, and Kanak. Please join in. So people who are watching this on YouTube, let me tell you, in the next 5 or 10 minutes, this screen is going to be like this. If you're watching me or probably on this and find like what is exactly happening, Virish and Kanak, please leave. Okay, you can join in the room. You should be, have got a thing. Okay, please join the rooms. Okay. All right. So let me also put Rishma into a room. All right. So people who are watching me on YouTube, okay, for them, let me tell you, what we are going to witness in the next 10 minutes is something which we call it as monthly meeting. Here, there are a lot of people are there, more than around 50 to 100 people. They join in from different parts of India, and they join in because they learn a lot of stuff as well. Just once again. All right. So I'm just putting all these people on the group as well. Okay, go and join. So people, just to tell you that in the next 3 hours, okay, if you are patient enough, then you can watch this video. Otherwise, no need, absolutely, because this video will be taken off within the next 12 to 13 hours itself. Okay, this video is not supposed to be shared, but I'm doing this because you might understand what is it all about and how to take it forward. So in the next 3 hours, okay, so the plan is something like this. This is only for the YouTubers who are there. So right now, as I'm talking to you, we have just started in 7:45 p.m. So people are now having this 15 minutes of break where they meet each other and learn about many other things. Yeah, so just once again. Yeah, okay. And then at 8 o'clock, okay, we have my addresses, we have mission, core values, movies. There are a lot of things. We have video of the month, people you must know, book of the month, smart tools. We tell you about something on the wisdom of the month. Okay, I don't know how much time we have, but I'm going to cover a lot of things. In the few sessions last year, probably I think we have done around 12 sessions out there. And out of them, the people whom I've invited as guest of the day and gurus of the day, they have done a huge stuff. Okay, so what these people talk and think about is that this 3 hour session is nothing less than a couple of lakhs. So if you're watching this out, just to tell you that I'm taking this 5 or 10 minutes to talk to you guys in YouTube. And again, stay back here. There's a lot of goodies to earn. There is a lot of hacks I'm going to give. There is a lot of system process and many other things I'm going to talk about. And you will be also meeting an amazing people like that. Okay. So here is all the details out there. While we grow beyond almost like 1.5 hours now, we are also going to invite some amazing people who are joining in to share their wealth of knowledge. And yes, we will be also getting connected with them. So this keeps on creating our network. So we invite national and international industry stalwarts of industry, and international repute, sometimes national repute. Yeah. So I'm going to give you 5 more minutes. In this 5 more minutes, I want you to settle down. People in YouTube, if you're watching this, please settle down somewhere. If you're traveling or probably देख रहे हो, जो सुन रहे हो कहीं से भी, please take it as a small request from this brother of yours. कहीं बैठ जाओ, because the next 3 hours जो चलने वाला है भयानक होने वाला है. I'm going to give you a lot of things. आपको कुछ पता भी नहीं होगा कि क्या क्या हो रहा है. I'm going to give you so much powerful stuff, and this is all going to be something that can be amazing for you. जितना भी चीज मैं करने वाला हूँ यहाँ पे 2024 का जो January session, this has been designed keeping in mind the entire industry, entire business processes, learnings, commitments, and many other things that you need in 2024. So this session is really going to be very, very powerful. हालांकि हर एक session ही powerful है. Every session is there, and if you want to be a part of this amazing fest, there is a link that will be connected to you, or you can comment fest, and we can connect with you. So first, and give you your contacts and all those things. We can connect back to you. We can tell you how this entire thing works. What we typically do is we help people to close deals. We help people to learn about different communication tactics of human psychology ways that we do typically through Vedic systems. These are very ancient stuff. Don't ask me from where and how and all this, because this is not a forum. This is a monthly meeting where you are able to see people from all different dimensions are coming in and joining in from places. People from probably all 20 plus different states of India, they join in here from different parts. And they bring in a lot of expertise, a lot of culture, a lot of diversity, and a lot of knowledge and a lot of experiences. So with that, let's the other people are still enjoying that meeting. So let me bring them back. Okay, so let me bring them back in the next 2 minutes. Okay. Right. So in the next 2 minutes, you will be able to see the screen is getting popped up. Everyone is joining in. Yeah. So that's how it's going to be. Yes. So I'm just checking the background of it. Everything is going good. Yeah. And I'm not sure how many people are watching this right now. So there are 2 people who are watching this right now. Okay, now it is growing, and yeah. So let's see, how the things works. All right, good. So, all right. So let me just close the session right now. I'll close this meeting room. All right, good. So now it's been closed, and if you are watching this on YouTube, stay back with me. अभी तो धमाका शुरू होने वाला है. All right. In the next few seconds, you will be able to see how things are popping up. All right, good. All right. In the next 20 seconds, everyone is going to be merging up back. Good. So let me stop the recording here. All right, welcome back. So just type in the chat. How was your meeting? How was your meeting? Meeting a new brother, new people. Okay, just type in the chat, guys. How do you feel this entire thing was going for you? Go. Awesome. Nice. Okay. Type in the chat. And I want people who are joining for the first time, please rename yourself to new followed by your name. All right. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Awesome. Great. All right. Good. All right. People are still joining in. Okay. Team, please check. Fantastic. Superb. Superb. Awesome. Nice. Good. इसीलिए थोड़ा सी दूरी बना के रखना पड़ता है. When you monthly meet for only like 10 minutes and 20 minutes and you have got a lot of things so to say, okay, this is how it's going to be. All right. Okay. Good. Awesome. Nice. Great. 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 ठीक है. तो शुरू करते हैं. Let's start today's session, guys. Okay. In this session, you have got a lot of goodies to earn. So keep your eyes and ears open. There might be some contests as well. There are a lot of goodies. Okay. And for the last time winners, we have already, given you a lot of privilege out there. So let's start. Okay. So this session is designed in a particular fashion. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen from a different link. And let's see if I can just do that. Just a second. Yeah. All right, good. So let's see where we are. Just one second. So let me know if you guys are able to see my screen. Just give me a high five, guys, if you're able to see my screen. Good, awesome, nice. So let me just start here. Okay. All right. So we just did something which is, I think we are on time. Yes, we are on time. So I give you the first networking, the first 10 minutes where you guys can meet with each other and you exchange greetings, and it's a new year. This session has been designed. I was actually talking to YouTube when you guys were not there, and I told about why this session is so going to be powerful. And it's going to be powerful because we have a lot of things very tight. So from 8 o'clock to 8:30, the next half an hour, this is where we are going to give you some very powerful stuff. So I'm going to talk about the mission, core values, and there is something for the new members. Then I'm going to give you the video of the month. And then at 8:30, we're going to talk about something called wisdom of the month. I'm not sure today we can complete this or not. So we will probably keep it as something for next time. There's a lot of content that I am made to give it to you in a short period of time. So please bear with me with my broken voice. And I hope my sound is clear. Just give me a high five. My sound is clear. Okay, you are able to hear me. Okay. So please be, in a blessing mode, because I might be coughing in between. I need your love and I need your energies. I need all your blessings. Good. So the first thing is the mission. So let's start the session. What is the mission? The mission is to create financial confidence and financial freedom in the country, thereby helping our nation to be a golden bird once again. मुझे ऐसा लगता है this is a bakwas word called as financial freedom, but this is the only word called as financial confidence when you know that you can serve somebody and you can get a lot of gratitude in return. So that's one of my motive as well. The second one is to be the India's first and largest closing network for the knowledge share industry, I think, which we are almost touching it right now with a lot of people joining in from all different parts of India. Not only that, this year we bagged some of the amazing names of Mind Valley, Vishan Lakhani, and we have got Ashnil Grover, we have got Amit Pare, we have got Sunil Sutsiani, we have got Vivek Singh, we have got Pratish Parekh, and many other such kind of amazing people who are industry stalwarts are now connected to us on a one-on-one structure where we are now helping them to close their own deals. So that's the mission. And next we have our core values. So our core values is to be the finest observer, silent interrogator, and a master closer. Be an inspirational leader and a relief provider to the prospect than a mediocre closer. Be a genuine, authentic human being first with my 5 principles. Always be ethical, moral, legally correct, financially correct, and spiritually correct. Always remember this one word of mine. Your income is directly proportional to the quality of service provided to your clients and prospects. Okay. So if in 2024, if you have a target, if you have a number in your mind, let me just close this for 2 seconds. 1 second. Okay. So let me just stop it here. How many of you guys have a number in your mind for 2024? Is saal mujhe itna kamana hai? Just give me a high five. Okay. Then it is a wrong concept. I'm giving you the first anecdote here. The anecdote should be, how many people can I serve of supreme quality? If you can get that service, then only the money will come to you. Am I right or am I right? I want you to change your mindset from the money to the money. Did you get my point? Man ko jeeto, tab money aayega. And your goals, GOAL, जिसको जब उल्टा करोगे ना, आपको लोग मिलेंगे. Yes or no? Your goals are directly connected to your people around. How many people can you serve in 2024? That's what is going to be a deciding factor. All right, so let's go back and understand our next part of the session. Right. So this is how you are going to thrive in 2024. There is no other way. You need to outwork others. If other people are working from 9 to 5, you goddamn have to work from 7 to 7. Did you get my point, sir? Okay, that is only possible जब आप physically नहीं थकोगे, mentally नहीं थकोगे, spiritually नहीं थकोगे, and you will not be exhausted. For that, you need to understand Life Fest is a design that has been designed, in fact, for that way. You are given that embedded structure by which you become a monster. Okay, so before I go ahead, I would like to take a yes from everyone. How many of you guys have gone through 6 hours and 10 hours of rigorous training with me? Just give me a high five. And how much do you feel that is a different concept, man? And you will see the result by yourself. Yes or no? Yeah, good. I don't know if there is something in India like this which actually does sense, because I'm not looking at just one part. I'm looking at something for a lifetime. All right. So with that, let's move on to the next part. The next one is called as outsmart others. See, in 2023, somewhere, 2022, in fact, I'm sorry, when we first learned about ChatGPT, and we were like really did not understand how does it work and all these things. By 2022 February, we have finished the entire structure of ChatGPT 3, 3.4, 4.0. We also ate up the AI PRM. We went to autopilot. We went to Sinitra. We went to RPAs, robotic process automations. By March and April, we have also finished understanding about how Blue Prism and automation anywhere, automation anywhere works. These are very high level of structures. But why? Because 2024, if you need power in your control, then you need to also learn how to control this power of automation, power of AI, power of leveraging, power of outsourcing, power of staying into a kind of an integrity, and power of networking. Yes or no? मेरे हर एक बात का, हर एक word का मतलब समझ लेना. This is the only way you can find yourself in an outsmarting way. 2024 is not for competition. Hello? Okay. 2024 is not for competition. 2024 is for collaboration, joint venture, partnership. And this is where you need to satisfy your ego somewhere else. Ego se kaam karoge, kaam nahi banne wala hai. You need to change that ego to a very positive attitude mindset. And for that, I'm not sure how many self-help books you can take a help from. I don't think so. None of you will. आप पढ़ोगे, सीखोगे भी कुछ नहीं, implement भी नहीं करोगे. So unless and until you get into a kind of a community like this, where you express this gratitude, you understand the Aristotle principles and many other such kind of systems, it's not going to work. Last one, you need to outspend others. This is something that I would like to talk to all the Festians. जिस दिन आप अच्छे जगह में बैठोगे, अच्छा रेस्टोरेंट में जाओगे, अच्छे टूल्स खरीदोगे, अच्छे सॉफ्टवेयर्स खरीदोगे, आपका क्वालिटी आउटपुट अच्छा होगा. Yes or no? Do you get my point? Anything you spend good on, a good quality product is always supported by a good quality output. Yes or no? है ना? सस्ता खरीदना छोड़ दो. सस्ता एंड टिकाऊ नहीं हो सकता है बस. Okay, that concept of cheap and best does not work. Cheap can be worst, and the best is goddamn expensive. Go with that expensive mindset. Find out, because in 2024, what you need to do is to buy the best. Because when you buy the best, your output and your relief and your status and every goddamn thing is going to be of the topmost category. Yes or no? Are you guys getting this? So I'm giving you the entire Guru Mantra out there. Nice. Next. So, and the last one, be a Festian for lifetime. Yeah, Festian is a kind of a concept in Latin. It's called as knight, K-N-I-G-H-T. A knight is someone who is true to the soil of his motherland, and he's not greedy to get onto the throne. He can kill the king also if it is required, but he is always working for the people of the motherland to bring that prosperity to the next level. So that's the core values that we come in from. So how many of you guys love the core values? Awesome, nice. So with the core values, now we have got something for the new members. New members, if you are joining in right now, I want you to do a small favor. Okay, write down new in front of your name, not in the chat, but go back and rename yourself, because we have got something specifically for the new people at the end of the session. So this is for you. Now let's go to the new member. Every month, I come with a lot of detailed understandings and detailed details where I take a lot of guidance from my other people who are coaches, consultants, who are connected with mastermind sessions with me. We have IT mastermind, we have got financial masterminds, we have got tech and non-tech masterminds as well. I selected the best things and I give it to you. Every month, the consumer behavior pattern, thinking patterns, and way of purchase and the business is changing right now. Everyone. And I try my level best to give it to you. आज भी आपको देने की कोशिश करूंगा. But before that, let me also tell you, for the new members, what is your plan of action? So if you are getting into the fest, please understand, fest is the literacy part. जहाँ पे आपको जानकारी, idea, and you get all these different directions and map and all those things. But आपका fluency तब आएगा when you get into the dojo. Dojo is the practice part. And here you learn about how to confront anyone, anywhere in this planet, anyone, any language, doesn't matter. So someone might be thinking fest is always in English. No, we have got people who have closed deals in their colloquial languages, crores as well. And then the third one is called mastery. Mastery is where you get into the inner circle, where you start working with us. We close deals for other entrepreneurs, influencers, organizations, corporates, and many other such kind of projects, including events as well. And the final one is called authority mantle, where we work with you. We might invest on your ideas as well. I think we are the only ones who can look into investing on your ideas and your dreams if it is really worth. We don't mind helping you with our legal support team, account support team, tech support team, and our creative and marketing support team. These are the 5 things that we can help you out with. But yes, we have got limitations, and that's why we are creating this entire thing, where we are now heading to the next level, where we are taking over companies. So before we go ahead, this is an information for the new guys. The total calculation of deals that we have closed in 2023 alone is 300 and almost 93 CR. 393 CR. Give a big round of applause, because this means 200 crore khali 2 logon ne kila. Only 200 crores has been done by only 2 people, and the remaining thing has been done by around 27 people out there. So I think India का थोड़ा सा GDP तो लगा ही रहे हैं हम. Yes or no, guys? Well, it might be 0.0001 point. Okay, I'm not going on that, but I think we are doing kind of a significant good work out there. So this year we are looking at going beyond that. We are going beyond that. By the way, ना हम फरारी में घूमते हैं, ना हमारे पास बड़े बंगला है. We are ducks. We paddle inside, silent it's outside, and we don't have this kind of events जहाँ पे आपको बड़े-बड़े shield मिलते हैं. And we have a lot of respects of, shawl पहनाते हैं नहीं. दिखाओ पे मत जाओ, अपनी अकल लगाओ. Sprite पियो. Yes, yeah. Is the voice breaking just for you? Hello, check, sound check. Okay, my voice is like this, buddy. All right, good. So, authority mantle is the place where we work directly with you. Voice is good. Okay. अभी आते हैं about some informations that probably you might not find in the news. So ढूंढना पड़ेगा. Might be you can get, but you might not get into all these things. All right. So I have got something which is the current things that usually people don't talk about. Okay. So let me just open it for you guys first. Okay. So I have showed you certain informations out there. Okay. So this is the entire report that I'm going to give it to you. It is a 128 page of an ink report that has been designed for 2023. I shared this before the start of the session. I'm going to give this entire people, whoever is staying till the end, directly in the Zoom link as well. And people, if you are watching this on YouTube, just type in, okay, at the time when this is getting over, I'm going to personally, for the first 10 people on YouTube or 20 people who are on YouTube, I'm going to personally send this link to you. And every time I give many things, and I don't need even your email ID and phone number. मुझे पता है ना, if the nectar is good, honeybees will definitely come. I'm trying to give you that nectar today. And if you feel that this is something which is really good and appreciable, please go to my LinkedIn. You can share your recommendations. Thank you so much in advance. Right. So we are going to talk about certain points, guys. So हमारे पास कुछ information है. Now this is an information for all the people who are here. As I'm talking to you, Okay, let me just pull my screen on this side. This all informations what I'm giving to you are real time taken from legitimate sources. ऊपर में नाम भी लिखा हुआ है. Unemployed rate, okay, has increased to 4.1%. Low LFPR has fell from 39% in financial year 2023, with men at 7 years low of 66% and women at 8.8%. Absence of formal quality jobs, social factors, dominance of agriculture, fall of small industries, and limitation in education system contribute to the low employment. ये मेरी बात नहीं है, and this is not new. This is also happening right now. So let's go to the next point that I have. I've got a graph for you guys. Quickly in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to take. If you want to take some screenshots, don't take because I'm going to give you this entire thing. Okay, you stay back till the end. I'm going to give you this entire thing. This is the status right now. Number of unemployed, a number of employed person in India from financial 2012 to 2021 with an estimate of 2023. Employment badega, but which all sectors mein kahan badega? I'm going to talk about that as well. So right now I have got some sources which says that employment increase hoga, but there will be a skill problem. Employment ke scope zyada hai, but the employment kam rahega. Please understand my words. Employment opportunities are more, but those kind of skills are less, which people are looking at now. Okay, so the next thing that I have, I'm not sure if I can show you this. Lending rate in India has gone to 10.25% in December from 10.10%. It is a huge increase in number. Are you guys understanding? That means so many people are taking credit loans. So many people are getting into the loans. अभी उनको लगता है कि सब कुछ ठीक हो गया है, and they are all buying things on credit card, loan, and many other such kind of things. Bank lending rates in India averaged to 13.10% from 1978 till 2023, reaching to the all-time high in 20% in October 1991, and the record low 8% in July 2010. So this is the answer that I am giving it to you on some of the data that is there. You should know how to read the data as well. मेरे पास एक और data है which I want to share with you guys. This is the Indian rupee का structure. Right now, बहुत बार हुआ है कि 83 तक touch किया है हमने. Dollars I'm talking about. So it has depreciated in the past 83.25 in January. Are you guys able to see that? Is the screen okay? Can you see this? Okay. It is the first part. यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आपको? 83.25 January में approach किया है. It is record low of 83.4 as an increase in foreign currency and inflows magnified with the impact of relatively academic monetary policies. I don't want to bug you up with data, but just to tell you, things are very, very unpredictable in 2024, and people are already expecting a new kind of a recession. Population is growing in a different kind of a numbers, and the expectations is very, very different. But niche dekho, I'm not able to pull out the data. Just 1 second. Okay, look at the employed persons, and you also look at the population on the other side. This is an obnoxiously high and low average which is happening right now. Okay, this data I'll give it to you guys. I don't want to take more time here. Aram se baad mein aap dekh lena. And this is another data which talks about the India's indicators of currency, stock market, GDP, unemployment rate. Jitna data hai, I've tried covering the entire data, and there is a lot of research that is required for me to even go and do all these things. Interest rates, inflation rates have highest 12.17% ka highest inflation rate is there in 2023. Are you guys with me? समझ में आ रहा है? Hello, yeah. And this is all going to be recovering out there. So you look at these things, and I don't want to go into more details of it. Customer confidence has a different number here today. Okay, it's a different number today. Corporate tax has a different number today. So these data are real-time data. आपको कुछ और भी मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, because there is a lot of difference in the way you are thinking of business and the actual business is happening outside. You think business is like very gaudy, सब कुछ आराम से हो रहा है. No, and this is all governed. अच्छा, एक और चीज बताना चाहता हूँ. India's residential property price are increasing. Okay, guys, you should know how to read data. Let me just stop it here. Okay, listen to this. Okay, see how you can decipher data. Okay, if you understand something, just give me a hi. Okay, so here is what you're going to do. See, at the time of 2021 somewhere, and suddenly there was a two amazing kind of a concept. Some people said after the COVID, the residential price have gone down. Some people said high. It depends upon different kind of consumer mentality. But here is an actual information. So I have a friend who supplies, who has a cargo company where what they do is they take the cargo from the ship and they transport it to, it's a logistic company. They transport it to different parts of India. And he said that the plywood's consumption has actually decreased. That means the less amount of plywoods and the woods that we used to take it from Burma and Thailand and many other places, we also import a lot of wood, has been decreased. This wood is technically used for creating the pet of the door. The door. इसको चौखट भी बोलते हैं. Anyone knows what is a chaukhut? Okay. Now just imagine if the number of wood that is used for creating those chaukhut, that frame, I don't know what you call this frame. Okay, I'm just showing it to you. This frame, the outside one, is reduced. That means that number of rooms that has been designed which needs to be fitted are less. Yes or no? Are you guys understanding? That means real estate consumptions or real estate residential properties are in a kind of a different kind of a situation. How many of you guys are able to read the numbers just by the logistic numbers and the import data? Just give me a high five. So this is how you should read data. Okay. Did you understand, guys? So just from learning the amount of wood import कितना कम हो रहा है, logistics support कितना कम हो रहा है, and आपका consumption of doors and this plywood and all these things also reflects different kind of dimensions. जिस दिन ये पढ़ना सीख जाओगे ना, you are in a different realm, my dear. Yes or no? Good. All right. So that's one of the data that I would like to show it to you. So this one. Last month, I also told you a different kind of a concept. Okay, the concept is India's chicken consumption rate has increased. Poultry consumption rate has increased. Okay, I'm talking about eggs and meat and many other things, and that has given rise to many packaged food, many FMCGs, and many kind of processing units. So industry automation, packaging, branding, marketing, and probably media has gone to a different line. Are you guys able to read the mind now? Hello. Just by increasing the consumption of meat, there are a lot of new companies that came into market like Suguna, Licious, and various other things, and a lot of celebrities are marketing them. Now comes a different thing. The S&P Global Data Manufacturing PMI dropped to 54.9% in December 2023 from 56.0 month, and pointing to the lowest print since June 2022, missing the market forecast of 55.9. एक चीज नोटिस करो, हमारा जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है वो कम हो रहा है. कहीं ना कहीं पे we are importing more than manufacturing more. Yes, campaigns for the present political party में शायद होता होगा, अगर make in India and all these things concept बन रहे होंगे, but the data shows are different dimensions. How many of you guys are with me? Are you understanding? Okay, so जो branding marketing में दिखता है ना, make in India, ये करेंगे, वो करेंगे, but technically there is a big lurch in the market. Are you guys with me? Okay, so दिखाओ पे मत जाओ, अपनी अकल लगाओ. अच्छा, how many of you guys finding these data are very powerful that I'm giving it to you? I'm going to give you all these things, guys. Okay, there's a lot of data out there. Okay, next, quickly, I don't take more time here. Let me go to the things that is more important. ये data देखो. Okay, 2023 downturn. India's lending startup hubs experienced a sharp funding decline. और कुछ बोलना है? ये 4 घंटा पहले का data है. Yeah, just 4 hours back, this data came to me. I'm not sure if I can show you this data in a different dimensions. Just 1 second. I'll try to show you the other side of it. Okay. Yeah. So the data I have taken it from here. Just 1 second. The data I've taken it from here, and this is just published a few minutes. So issue is a very famous thing. So guys, whatever the PDF I was talking about, I'm going to give you this entire PDF. This entire thing, I'm going to give it to you at the end of this entire session. All the data, whatever I've taken, many of such kind of data has been given from here. This is real time, and this is, I think, 128 page data. that is going to be in front of you. Now let's go back. So are you understanding there is a problem? Hello? How many of you guys are understanding? Because when there is no or less foreign fundings are there, that means somewhere, this is my understanding, somewhere we as Indians are falling short of creating that trust in the market that we can serve them, we can create such products, and we can fulfill their demands and expectations, what they want. Today, I think morning, I was watching some news from Pakistan. How many of you guys know Apple moved out from the cheapest labor support in Pakistan to India? How many of you guys know this? Anyone knows this? Okay, there are many such kind of companies which are coming out because it is not about cheap labor, but it is also about the cheap mentality of work. They get the labors, but they also need sincere people to work on their projects. Otherwise, the company is gonna. So it is not about just number of opportunities. It is also about how skillfully we are performing. Are you guys with me? Okay, and I think this is a beautiful part that we all should learn. Next, let's go to the next part. Okay, I've got some data, guys. Top line of startups and all those things. I don't want to bug you up with so much data. So I have got all this data that will be given to you by today at the end of this session. So let me just stop my session here. Okay, and let me ask you. So for everyone, okay, first of all, get on screen, guys. Everyone, get on screen. Everyone. इतना मेहनत से एक बार मिलते हैं यार महीने का. So let's bring in a lot of power to it. How many of you guys found that this research can give you some new dimensions? Now here is my calculations. I think when you say that the chicken industry is going good, that means kahin na kahin pe Sattvic and all these concepts are going in a different dimensions. Are you guys with me? Yeah, good. Number two, somewhere we are failing to create the trust as a startup that we are also capable of doing something which is at par with other global heads or the industry heads. Yes or no? How many of you guys know that the best brains of India are migrating outside India? They don't want to work in India because of stringent politics, environment, and this one. Yes or no? So in this kind of conditions, what is happening is the best ideas is ripped here, is sowed here, but it is harvested in different parts. So I think the problem is not about these people. I think the problem is they don't have a kind of an environment to grow. There is no one to listen to this. And that's why this Fist family has been designed in a particular fashion. If you have an idea, please write it back to us. And I'm not alone. We have a lot of fantastic people around. Are you guys with me? Okay. Please connect with us. There are a lot of opportunities where we are working also. All right. Good. So let's move on to the next part of today's session. So here I have got some very powerful things. So here comes the gifts to all of you guys. Okay, right. Okay. All right. So gift number one, video of the month. So before I tell you what is the video of the month, let me just shut it down. Okay. So let me just give you this idea first. Then I'm going to do this. Okay. I want in your pen and paper, okay, use your pen and paper wherever you are doing it. I want you to make a cross in your page, okay. On top, you write, so y-axis on top, you write task, okay. I on task and left on task. And on the x-axis, I want you to write on right side, you write extrovert, left side, you want to write introvert. I don't have the image, so I'm just telling you. Are you guys getting this? Hello? Okay. On top, it is called task. Clarity, execution, implementation, high and low executions. So when you look at this particular X and Y axis, on the top right, you will have somebody whom I call them as the raid guys. I will not go very deep. That's why I have a video for you to understand the mentality of those guys who are extroverts and very, very task oriented. Clear? Hello, clear? And you will get another kind of a guy who is task oriented but very silent. James Bond, Mo Band. I love this guy. Silently he goes, he works everything, he gets the best results. He's very, very inquisitive about what is happening. Curiosity bahut zyada hai, efficiency and all these things. Fantastic. Performance wise, he is a killer. And this is where I think we call them as the blue guys. How many of you guys understood this point? Just only these two things. Red fellows and blue feathers. So what I have for you guys is a band of amazing videos. इस वीडियो को मिनिमम 3 बार देखना, नहीं तो समझ में नहीं आएगा. Are you guys with me? Okay, 3 बार देख लेना वीडियो को. So let me give you the video. Okay, I will not play the video here. So this is the video of the month. The first video is called as the red personality. Okay, where you will learn about how these guys are the most dominative guys in the world. The maximum business goes to them. And you will find about these guys are the top celebrities and top sportsmen, and how their extroversion characteristics are so dominative. All right. What you are also going to learn is the another kind of people. So there are 4 things are there: red, blue, green, yellow. I'm not going to talk about all these things. I want you guys to minimum watch this video 3 times, तब आपको पूरा चलेगा. And once you have done this, please write back to office@dramitnath.in. Can you guys do that? मैं इतना ही मांग रहा हूँ. How do you feel after reading this? मैं तो उतना ही चाह रहा हूँ मैं. Blue personalities, those people who are very very dedicated to learnings, detailings, चुप रहते हैं. They are very silent. आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा वो क्या सोच रहे हैं. But these guys comes to an amazing understanding of work. इनका credibility, इनका performance, इनका efficiency is at par. But these guys are very very silent. And I think this is something that we need in 2024. Be like a duck, silent inside, but silent outside, paddle inside. So this is the exact thing what the first family should be looking at. That doesn't mean both of them are equal. So there are many other things are there which I don't want to disclose. We have gone to the level of understanding कि कौन क्या खाता है और क्या मिलता है. So we have divided our entire learnings into many things of Rajas, Tamas, Tatvik, and many other systems and process, where you learn about the 16 different kinds of personality types, which probably is not mentioned other than Vedic systems. Where are you going to learn this? First, is there any other way? God knows. I don't know if it's working out all. So the third video that I have is called as the 6 male personality types. It is a detailed explanation of how you can typically, most of the businesses right now that I have seen are basically male dominated. But today it's a contradiction. We'll talk about women achievers, and that's why we have invited also somebody who is talking about confidence in sales, typically for women and women entrepreneurs. So this is the kind of a place where you will be able to see how you can understand the different kind of personality types of males. So just these 3 gifts for you. Each one, please see it and watch it and hear it. So first time, I want you to do one thing is, first time, just listen. Second time, listen and watch. Third time, listen and watch and take notes. Can you guys do that? Okay, that's how you are going to learn. How many of you guys are liking this? Yep, good. Last time I gave one video, and within 7 days, just because of fest, a lot of people started looking at it. The video was pulled down. So if I'm giving you this, make sure you watch this within the next 2 days. Can you guys give me a promise? And after looking at this, एक छोटा सा help मांग रहा हूँ यार. If you like my kind of search and whatever I'm doing for you guys, just write back to me, office@dramitnath.in. Fine, fair, good. That's it. All right. And if you love me too much, please go to LinkedIn, give me a recommendation. इतना तो कर ही सकते हो यार. Yeah. So next one is the gift that I have for you. And I don't know if I can just pause this recording. I don't know. Okay. So I have a kind of a small video to share. I'm not sure this is something that YouTube can take a copyright or not. So we are going live on this. I'm not sure if I can stop it and do it again. Okay. Should I take a chance? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it without the sound. Okay. So I just tell you, I think, please go back to, so today if I give you this, are you guys willing to, go back home and watch it by yourself? These are all 2 minutes and 2 minutes kind of videos. Can you guys watch this today? Okay. So I'm going to talk about an amazing personality, and there are a lot of things are there. Her name is Malavati Purna. Okay. She's from Telangana. And you are able to see why we are supposed to learn about her today. Okay. Anyone knows what she is into? I think now it is over. So just to give an idea, she is born in Telangana, and she's the mountaineer. On 25th of May 2014, she climbed Mount Everest at an age of only 13 years. Is it a great thing, guys? 13 साल में तो मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता कि चॉकलेट क्या होता है, लॉलीपॉप क्या होता है. Yes or no? right? And she is climbing Mount Everest. Not only that, she is the youngest female to have reached the summit. Today's session, I'm giving a lot of empowerment of, वो कहते हैं ना, women empowerment. हम क्या power देंगे? सारा power उनके पास ही है. Look at any of the goddesses in India. All the powers are with them. Finance, education, academics, strength, everything is to them. So I think they are already powerful. What we need to do is you have to learn and understand and try working with them. She has also climbed many other mountains after this. But what I have learned from her, and I would like to probably share with you. Okay, let me just stop the screen. Okay, right. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 different dimensions. If you want to make a note, you can quickly make a note. Anyways, ये सारा कुछ notes है just for you to learn about that. Okay, all right, great. So I think this is a great thing for us to look into that young age. I think every time, I do not know is it good or bad, but at that age, it took 52 days for her from going to the base camp to that the peak. Every day she was vomiting and she was given saline and very other things. She comes from a very, very sad background as well. But how did she do all the things? I would like to probably share with you. I am not able to play this video, but I want you guys to watch this video. Okay, if I can give you this video, please have a look. Okay, I want you guys can individually watch this video, and it will be great to come back. Okay, I've given the link to each one of you guys. If you want to watch this video, you can watch this video. Okay. So just to give an idea, what are the 10 things we as a closer should learn from her? Okay, there is a reason why I've taken this particular characteristics of this particular person. There is a reason. The first thing is determination. Yes or no? Just write down these 10 qualities. Determination. As a kind of person who is going into a very high ticket, you will have a lot of challenges, you will have a lot of rejections, and you will have a lot of lower self. There is a very, very things that I have seen in this last around 7 years. Even some of the experts also, they just get shaken up if the determination is not good enough. Next comes your resilience. You will be facing harsh conditions. You will fail. You will get doors slammed on your face. You will get no from an answer. Someone is going to slam the phone back at you. And for that, you need to demonstrate this resilience of never giving up. Okay, I think I'm doing the same thing right now. Even if I have a fever, even if I have anything, I have never missed a single fest session. मैं कितना भी मुसीबत में रहूंगा, my fest session starts at around 8 o'clock. It goes at almost like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm always there. Okay, I will be the first one to connect with you guys if it is required. Not only me, the entire thing. And that's the kind of a family I'm looking at. If you think that you can't, then this family is not for you. Are you guys okay with this? Don't expect anything from this family. First, you give. What can you give other than your gratitude and commitment? That's all. Yes or no? Is there anything else that you can give? I don't think so. So resilience comes with just the power of giving. And as Bhagavad Gita says, just give, don't expect anything. And that's the first thing when you are starting this. Next is courage. Courage will come only when these two things happens. When you have the right information, when you have the clarity, and when you have the purpose and the goals as a burning fire and desire. Otherwise, courage to nahi aayega. Yes or no? जब तक आप डरे नहीं होगे, जब तक भूखे नहीं होगे, unless and until you go to that threshold, many people they don't finish all these things. Okay, I will talk about a lot of achievers, but I will also tell you about a lot of non-achievers. Let me just take some time, guys. Okay, this is very important for you. We have a lot of achievers. Today we'll meet some of the amazing achievers today. But I will tell you why people fail inside Fest. Even though this is a foolproof system, even though this is like working like crazy, we have already covered more than this. Or शायद थोड़ा सा time मिलता तो 400 crores touch भी कर लेते हैं. Yes or no? But we could not do it. People give up. People think this is not for them. People don't have time. People get engaged with their day-to-day lifestyle. They don't understand that this is the only way they can grow. And if you are bodily and here mentally not in a kind of a sync, you're not going to do anything. Yes or no? Those people who have got that sync, okay, it's called hemisync. Please write down this word. It's called hemisync, HEMI. So you've got two hemispheres in your brain. Hemisync is the concept when your left brain, right brain, and your entire body works in one sequence. Yeah. So this was also told in Panchatantra. And it was also explained in another concept, which is called as Vikram Betal. How many of you guys know about this story, Vikram Betal story? Okay, so Vikram is the body and Betal is the mindset. Did you get my point? Vikram is the body and Betal is the mindset. There is somebody who is constantly telling you, "अरे तू नहीं कर सकता है, थोड़ा सा और सो जा, बाद में करेंगे, क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है, deal ही तो है." Yes or no? The moment you kill your Betal and you don't listen to them, only then you're going to become Vikram. Yes or no? It's a beautiful way of looking at things. This is taught Panchatantra. कौन सिखाया, कौन लिखाया, क्या जाने. But this is great. So looking at that point, I would like to probably go to the next point. Okay. Teamwork, 2024. Sometimes I would also like to tell you, 2023 and 24, it was only possible because of a teamwork. So we closed multiple deals of, crores together. It is not possible if there is no team. And the problem in 2024 that I can see and I can witness, and you guys can make a lot of difference here. Okay, two things. Write down discipline. Write down this word, discipline. How many of you guys feel that this is the best thing to have as a human being? Just give me a high five. Kaat do isko. This is the worst thing in your life, discipline. Get up at 4 o'clock. Come on, you can do it one more time. And you are doing all these things out of force, not by your sheer passion. Yes or no? Are you guys getting this? Discipline is all about force. You can force yourself not by your will, but just by your mental, imagination. Where is your discipline when you fall in love? You are the first one to go to that point and wait for that other person. Yes or no? How did this happen? Who taught you discipline at that point of time? That's why discipline is complete bogus and bullshit things that I don't believe in this. The another bullshit thing is called leadership. Come on, I can do it. You can do it. Dekho, main kar pa raha hu. Come on, bounce back, bounce forward, keep on bouncing. Bullshit. Ownership is a different combination. 2024, I see this is missing. People are not willing to take responsibilities and ownership. Ownership is, I will take the charge of this thing. That's why we have got very limited those kind of courageous people whom the company always looks into hiring. Did you get my point? I was with somebody who was an ex-employee of a very, very reputed recruitment agency, an MNC recruitment agency. And I can tell you, this company, I don't know, should I mention it or not? It's called as Adico. Anyone knows this company, Adico? Anyone knows? Okay. So this is a big, huge company which hires CEOs and CXOs and all these things. And I was asking, man, a CEO and a CXO, they get salary somewhere around 2 crores to around 50, 2 crores to 15 crores, normal CEO. What kind of question do you ask? Is it a good question, guys? What kind of question do you ask? And after my surprise, they usually say, now we ask them, what is the biggest challenges you have faced in your life and how the hell you come back? That's it. That's the multi-crore question to select and hire a level of a guy who is a CEO or a CXO. Are you guys able to see? How did you keep up yourself? How did you motivate yourself? What were those challenges and how did you, came up with this entire compilations? So let's go understand the last few points to this. Okay. All right. Okay, so then we have got teamwork. As I said, teamwork is only possible when you have a clarity. Number two, you know delegation. Number three, you know that these people have the right resource, right training, right guidance, and right measurement concept. Did you get my point? In 2024, stop making your own to-do list and start making other people's to-do list. Only then you're going to grow. Otherwise, no. All these dreams of fancy numbers, forget about it. Adaptability. You need to adapt to a lot of different kind of situations. One of the adaptability question that I would like to share with you in this last couple of years that happened. In my time, I'm talking about the olden time, we used to hire consultants and we used to pay them on PDCs, post-dated checks. Yes or no? Remember post-dated checks? Okay, give all the checks in advance. Then some new stuff came, which is called as the virtual money. Then we started paying them on, like an EMI thing. We gave it on, stuff like that. Then new concept came on B2B structure. It is called as the escrow policies. How many of you guys know what is escrow? Where the bank is the grantor in between, and unless and until both the parties are okay, the bank does not release the fund, and bank becomes the guy who can take the stake. Yeah. Then there are so many other concepts came about digital currency. Now, in 2020 to 2023, there was an era of bitcoins. There was an era of crypto and tokens, and so many other concepts came into being. Is it working or not? I do not know, but it's going to work or not, that also I don't know. We have invested a lot of things, and we have got experts who are here right now. As I'm talking to you, we have got experts who have made multi-crore crypto, not only crypto, for bitcoins and many other things. As I'm talking to you, I don't want to reveal the name, but we have got experts in that level also. Yeah. So teamwork, adaptability. Adaptability is something which is the most, I call it as the cockroach mindset, whatever it is, heat or cold. And the second mindset, I call it as the ant mindset. What is ant mindset? When it is summer, work for the winter. Did you get my point? That is called ant mindset. When it is summer, work for the winter. Next comes your goal setting. Learning about this 13 years old kid, her entire ambition was only one thing. I want to sing the national anthem, Jana Gana Mana, on the top of Mount Everest. That's all. She did not know anything. She's just a 13 years old kid. But how many of you guys are able to see the kind of manifestations she has done? And she was just looking at only one thing. Focus is all about subtraction. Hello. Focus is not about just concentrating. Focus is concentrating on the subtraction. The more amount of, so subtracting the entire nonsense in your life is going to be a lot of sacrifice. Yes or no? Okay. And sacrifice is very, very painful. Anything you snatch it out, your eating habits, your watching habits, your browsing habits, your body language, your posture, your walking, every goddamn thing. If I have a position, you will hate me to the core. Yes or no? You're going to hate me if I stop everything. That's why subtraction is very painful. And self-discipline is only possible when you have that hunger and when you have that grit. Am I making sense? No one can teach you self-discipline. There is nothing called self-discipline. जिस दिन बेटा भूखे रहोगे ना, जिस दिन डर होगा, जिस दिन फटेगी, or you have got tremendous amount of desire कि इसके बिना जीना नहीं, that's the time you're going to do something very, very crazy. So in fest, if you fail in fest, please understand, when you fall from bicycle, it is not the fault of the bicycle, not the fault of the road. It is the fault of that guy, because either he is distracted or he has not practiced enough. Am I right or am I right? Are you guys getting this? Good. So next one, positive mindset. We are human beings. There is a thing that is written in Gita. Phal ki chinta mat karo. Yes or no? How many of you guys have heard of this? Somehow I don't agree with this. Okay, let me tell you this answer. If you are not someone who loves the mango, you are never going to plant the mango. Yes or no? If you don't want a job in this company, then you are not going to be ready and put a lot of time and energy to go to that particular interview. You will not even put your papers also. Am I making sense? अबे तुम्हें IAS नहीं बनना है तो IAS का fill up भी नहीं करने का. So that's what I'm talking about. So in 2024, unless and until you show them the packet, they are never going to buy your chips. Yes or no? हमेशा याद रखना, पहले माया आती है, फिर भगवान आते हैं. That's what is all about marketing. Yes or no? First, unless and until you tell them, आपका dream home ऐसा दिखेगा, but what they're buying an empty plot. Yes or no? Yes or no? आपका ड्रीम होम ऐसा होगा, आप यहाँ पे खेलोगे, आपके बच्चे यहाँ खेलेंगे, आप ये सब होगा, but technically they're buying just a home, I mean a plot. That's it. Did you see? फल की चिंता करो. I'm changing this concept. फल की चिंता करो and set your goals with an implementable and implementation wise mindset. And जब when you're putting a goal, please also put sacrifice and the sacrifice. You have to sacrifice time, energy, money, network. You have to understand with whom you are sitting. My mentor used to tell me this. Okay, Amit, you show me your friends, I'm going to show you your future. Yeah, that's my uncle. So with that, let's pose to the next one. All right. Okay, humility. Stay humble. Okay, so Purna is a very amazing person. Please, your videos dekh lena. I've already shared with you. You will understand how humble is this person. And when you get a presidential award, when you get prime minister, sitting next to you, and how humbly she talks and how humbly she greets. And now she is helping a lot of girls and women to achieve their dreams and destinations. So that's what are the 10 points that you can learn from this amazing lady. Her name I've already shared with you. How many guys are loving this? From a small 13-year-old kid. No, she's not 13 now, but she's there. Now, we finished mission core values, new members, videos of the month. Now I have got something which is going to be a very powerful thing for this month. This is called as book of the month. Okay, the book of the month in January is called as 92 little tricks for big success in relationship, how to talk to anyone. And this is by Lil Londes. I don't know if the name is pronounced correct or not. And this is a book. I have given you the entire thing. This is the Amazon link. You can probably just go to this link and you can purchase this. It's a very, I don't know how much is this. Let me just show you it also. How much is this one? Okay, just 1 second. It's something around like 250 bucks, 245 rupees. And this book is something that is my recommendation for you for this particular month, because your success depends upon the number of service that you render. Yes or no? Did you get my point? Mohan, your success depends upon the number of people you render your service. See, I would also like to tell you the concept behind COVID. The COVID was introduced. Okay, now I don't have a fear, but at one point of time, I was asked not to talk about this. You go to your local stores, local kirana dukan and all these things, right? And you say, hello, sir, how are you? Sabji kaisi hai? And all these things. Yes. Some people, they don't want to capture you that. Let me tell you what I just said. Hello, bhai sahab, aloo kaise diya? This aloo is the most unorganized market in the entire global industry. Yes or no? When I say aloo means, I'm talking about this kind of industry. And this is a trillion, I don't know, trillion ke baad kya hota hai? $1 trillion industry. So some of the big names, they wanted to, capture this, and probably I think they were successful also. So how to do that? I will scare you and I will put you to a digital house. That's what happened in COVID, yes or no? And I will put mask on your face. So smile is a fantastic thing which can connect two people and two souls. Yes or no? Just a smile. So if you're putting a mask, no smile. And the second thing, I will scare you to the hell. And now you're in your digital cave. So what are you going to do in the digital cave? You are going to search only those things which is available here. Indirectly, you are giving the orders of your daily consumption, retail, and many other things only to those guys who are online digitally present. Question is, if COVID was so much bad, why did telecom was well prepared of COVID before the time? Yes or no? Did you get my point? The telecom industry was very perfectly working. And in fact, they made more business at the time of COVID. The routers never failed. Their bandwidth never dropped. And it was fantastic. Yes or no? कभी दिमाग लगा के सोचना. जब पता चलेगा ना कि मैं कैसे सोचता हूँ, you will be understanding things in a different dimensions. And that is very important for a closer. Before the thing happens, if you can understand that, that is all is called as Ashtanga Chitya. Yes or no? People, alumni, just give me a high five. When you learn about what is going to happen, and you can learn like this in few seconds. उसको अगले को पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि तुम उसके मन की बात पढ़ सकते. That is so deadly. All right. So let's go to the next one. Awesome. Nice. Okay, you are reading the book. Awesome. All right. Please don't use the pirated versions, guys. I know you guys can do it. There is a person who has put his intentions. I want you to be ethically and morally correct also. Pirated मैं नहीं दे सकता तुम्हें. मैं दे सकता हूँ ना? I can give it to you. But I want you to spend that money because you are helping many people. जो बुक पब्लिश किए हैं, जो प्रिंट आउट किए हैं, जिसने डिजाइन बनाया होगा, कहाँ पे प्रिंट हो रहा है, लॉजिस्टिक वाला, you are indirectly serving them also. Remember one thing, the moment you take Lakshmi out, you get good luck, you get good fortune, you get good resource, you get happiness, you get status, you get relief, and you get all the happiness of your life. Yes or no? Problem is with Lakshmi, not with Shani. Shani gives you the best learning, and Lakshmi, the more Lakshmi you throw it out, the more happiness you're going to earn. Yes or no? Check it out. Okay, so this is the book, and I think the purpose is very simple. I want you to start talking. So next, I have some amazing smart tools for closers, and I think some of you guys will love these things. This is for those guys who are techies. You will love this today. So I have a lot of gifts for you guys today. This is going to be very powerful. So I've got some 9 tools that you need to start. If you are in zero, these 9 tools can help you to do a lot of things. So what are these 9 tools? Let me quickly give you. Don't just look at things. Oh, Canva, मैं तो जानता हूँ, तुम नहीं जानते हो. It is not the tool. What you do with the tool that matters. Start working on Canva's AI systems. Please go and have a look. free version में भी है. You can also play for some time, I think some periods, but it is a very powerful tool. Go and check this AI. You can do so many things. You do not need any kind of creative stuff. Resume बनाने से लेके video बनाने से तक सब कुछ that can be done. Which earlier we had Illustrator, Photoshop, Corel Draw, all these things सबका खत्म किया है. Yeah, I remember that movie, Gangs of Wasseypur. बाप का, भाई का, दादा का, साले का, सबका हिसाब लेगा Canva. Yes or no? Please go and use this. The next one is called as reference. Reference is something for your invoices. So if you are starting your journey and if you are a consultant and if you want to use this invoicing tools, it is a very, very powerful tool. You can look at the inbuilt CRM systems and many other things. You do not need multiple things. It is a free tool. आप use कर सकते हैं. And if you need some extra features, yes, you need to pay the price. Good one. For logo design, if you need to start doing something and if you want to have a logo design, please go to this luca.com. Okay. I have a I'll tell you the things that I would like you to share. Copywriting, I think if you know how to write the prompts, even copy.ai and is very, very powerful. I've been using it for quite some time. Process management के लिए Notion use करो. This is something like your, external journal. You can do many things with this. It is not again Notion. अगर आपने खाली एक भी tool इसका use कर लिया in 2024, I want you to write your all informations, planning, products, and all these things. Notion, you can use it in Android, Macintosh, Apple, or whatever it is, and all the things. Team management, I'm using Trello. Okay. I can show you that this entire thing, whatever I do is all in Trello. So my entire team structures, my entire workspace, completely Trello में बना हुआ है. Team communication, important tasks, new scopes. Not only that, I even have my entire planning on my baggages. So just to give you my entire structure, how many of you guys love to travel? You guys love to travel? Okay, you want to go for different places. तो ट्रैवल के टाइम पे पैकेज करने के लिए दिक्कत होता होगा ना, अरे यार कौन सा शर्ट लेके जाएं, कितना शर्ट लेके जाएं, कितना पैंट लेके जाएं. Yes or no? You have got something. So I'm just showing you. I don't know if I can show it here. Okay. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So if you look at this, my everything is also scheduled here. So I don't change. I've written it only one time and everything. So मेरे ऑफिस बैगेज में क्या रहता है? My laptop, charger, webcam, phone charger, heatsink, writing pad, pen, goggles, everything. I never need a checklist again. Yes or no? Okay. And this tool is free for you guys. It is not the tool. It is what you do with the tool that matters. All right. So then come to the next one. Team management. I use it for my team management. I have got individual team structures out there. इनके काम, इनके KPIs, KRAs, everything can be managed on Trello, so that you don't forget. We have got our meetings and all these things. The software that I'm using for showing you is called as Workflow. That also you can have a look. It's a very fantastic, very easy to use tool. Free में मिलता है आपके लिए. For content ideas, I think ChatGPT is good. Okay. But guys, I have designed a proper structure of ChatGPT. Probably we can talk about all these things. There is something called as Copywriters Club. If you wanted to learn about entire thing about copywriting, there's a price somewhere around like 30 to 50K for only first come first serve basis. Okay, and thanks for updating team. Where you learn some of the deadly systems of communications, where I've also showed about how ChatGPT can be, tamed out, and you don't have to write the prompts, how the prompts can be automated as well, and you can create all these things. 2024, it is beyond the ChatGPT. We have already been there, done it, and dusted it now. Digital store. If you want to sell anything online, I think Gumroad is a beautiful place. Again, they take some charge, I think, but I think you guys can use this. This is a powerful weapon. You don't need any kind of an e-commerce site or something to put. You can put your Gumroad. You can sell your consulting, teaching, your languages, anything that you want to share. You can start doing your business like this in next couple of hours itself. And yeah. So if you are somebody in 2024, जो दिखेगा नहीं, वो मिलेगा नहीं. तो दिखने के लिए अच्छे प्रोफाइल के लिए you don't have to even spend 100 rupees to go to a studio. You can take that photo from your own phone and you can use this PFP maker and you can click your images. You can create multiple different kind of portfolio pictures. ये सारे link मैं आपको दे दूंगा. Okay, and effective writing के लिए I'm using Grammarly, which is a very powerful tool. Again, this is a free tool for some part, and it gives you an amazing good results. I'm giving you only those things that I have used, I have been using, and many other tools. These 9 tools are completely free. Okay, except for I think reference and yeah, except for reference, I think everything is free. Canva also you have a professional version, but free version में भी काफी सारे काम कर सकते हो. Look into the AI version. I'm sure you'll be mesmerized. That those are the smart tools for this month. This is for those people who have completely lost. मेरे पास कुछ भी नहीं है. ये तो है. करो. क्या दिक्कत है? All right. So with that, I would like to ask you, how much you guys are enjoying? भर दिया मैंने तो अभी. Good. And all these things are going to be coming to you. But please, please, please make use of this, guys. Can you do that? Please make use of this. Okay. See, I have a problem of these 2 people. One person, I love him because he is very energetic, very enthusiastic. He wants to do a lot of things, but शायद उसके पास साधन नहीं है, all the resources, money नहीं है, या right environment नहीं है, या right network नहीं है. I feel bad about this guy, but I am very, very sad with the other guy who has got every goddamn thing, all the book, all the resource, every goddamn dimensions, but still he does not start. What do I do with this guy? This guy starts on the Christmas, and the entire thing is going to be dead on 26th of January. Republic Day में ये republic हो जाएंगे. Otherwise थोड़ा सा भी जान बचा होगा तो 14th को Valentine Day में खत्म. Yes or no? That's what it happens. So let's not get into that. Okay. So how much time we have? I think I'm running short of time. So I might be skipping this. Okay, this wisdom of the month. And before I go to the next person, we have somebody very special today. We call it as the Guru of the Day. And just give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. All right, 1 second. All right. So I would like to tell you that the person that I'm inviting today, definitely, she's. I think I've given you all the invitations out there. I have a small introduction for her. So please help her to be here with a lot of loud applause. Okay. And I want family to give a lot of love and respect to the person that we have today, the Guru of the Day. Her name is Chitra Singh. Okay, ma'am, are you there? Okay, let me invite her as well. So she is a sales mentor with 3 decades of expertise in leading and scaling high performance sales teams in some India's largest banks like Kotak and ICICI. She is the founder and chief mentor of Sales Mentoring and India's first and only sales community for women specifically. And I'm very happy and pleased to invite her today in this forum. So let's bring her on the screen. So ma'am, are you there? Hello? Yeah, can you unmute? Okay. Right. Hello, hello. Okay, let me just stop my screen. Okay. Can you unmute? Hello, check, sound check. Okay, ma'am, can you come on screen, please? All right. Team, please, can you connect to her? Team, please connect to her. I think if she has some technical difficulties, we will definitely like to do it. But guys, there's a lot of things to learn from her. In the meantime, she is joining in. I think I can share you some stuff. Ma'am, whenever you are ready, please give me a buzz. Are you there? Okay. Abhiram, I made you a co-host as well. Okay. Good. Pallavi, can you just connect with ma'am, please? I'm not sure if she has got technical challenges. Guys, please bear with me. I think sometimes बड़े-बड़े देशों में छोटे-छोटे बातें होते हैं. Yes or no? ठीक है. So I've got a lot of things to continue, but I'll just wait for her. Okay. Rishma and Pallavi, can you just connect, please? Okay. I think any kind of technical challenge she can have. All right. All right. So in the meantime, when she is there, okay, please ask her. She is the co-host already, so you can please ask her to join in. Okay, so let me just switch it off. All right. So, okay. Right. So we've got today's wisdom words, and in between, please Abhiram, please check if she's there. Please let me know. Okay, I need your help, guys. Okay, might be some technical challenges are there. So, so this is something that I have for you. How to be famous in this industry in 2024, and how do you get all these things? So I have got 5 steps. So these are the 5 steps, guys. Uh, so the first thing, these are the first essential skills. You need to have a perfect pitch. 2 things: whom you are connecting and why you are connecting is the first thing that you need to have a clarity in your brain. Did you get my point? Whom you are connecting and why you are connecting. If this who and why is clear, then how is not far. Okay, it doesn't matter how impressive your product or service is, but if your pitch is falling flat, people won't see your worth. That's why. Okay. Okay, Avira, please connect with her, and please ask the Pallavi to connect back, please. Okay, immediately, please connect with her. Okay, published content. Sorry, UCLA videos. UCLA videos is something where you take your own camera and you get into a kind of a selfie video and you start talking about it. This technique is so lethal because we have been using it from the last many years now. As soon as we got this thing, and in WhatsApp, this works amazing. So when you get a personalized connect, it is a very powerful thing. I have written one newsletter where I wrote, never wish anyone on any festivals. Did you get my point? Hello? Okay. So just to give you an idea, can anyone just ask me why you should not wish anyone in the festivals? The business networking के लिए festival में wish नहीं करना. Any questions? What? Hello? Good. How many of you guys have this question? Just give me a high five. Okay. Why DADA? Why? See, you need to stand out. So when everyone is sending hello, happy new year, hello, happy Diwali, what other people are doing is just trying to create a GIF or some animations or some goddamn videos of 1951, and they are trying to push that thing. Yes or no? Don't do that. Why not you do this? You send a message probably one day before or one day after. Aha moment. Just send one day after.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So ma'am is there. Great. So guys, I don't want to take more time, and let me quickly bring her back on stage, and let me put her on spotlight. All right. So thank you so
Good
much.
evening.
Good evening, Chitra ma'am, and we have done your small introduction, but I would like to invite
I
you
missed
here.
that. Never mind. I actually saw that there was this very involved discussion going on about books to read and apps to use, and I thought this is like a class going on. So let me escape, like the bad student. So I escaped and I went off to eat something. Then I realized
Good. Nice. So the
yeah.
stage is all yours.
Hello, everyone.
So before I would like to start, family, please give your all the love and all the understandings and
Yeah,
greetings.
actually, your voice is going on and off. So I don't know whether something with my internet or what. I'm not able to hear very clearly. Are you all able to hear me clearly?
Absolutely loud and clear. The stage is all yours. I'll just go on the back.
Right. So I don't have a PPT or anything. I see 40 odd very engaged people here, and I want you all to ask me any question you like. I do know that all of you are high ticket closers, and y'all are specialized in closing, but definitely I will try to answer your questions to the best of my abilities. So ask away. And before I start, I know that Amit has introduced me, and thank you so much for your invitation to be here. Just a little more about myself is that I've spent over 3 decades in banking sales and closed some of the highest ticket deals for both ICICI and Kotak. And though we were not called high ticket closers at that time, our deals were very high value. And as you know, we dealt with money, and it's the most difficult thing to convince a customer to part with their lifetime savings and then park it with a bank. That's what we were doing because I was in retail liabilities for over 30 years. And that's when I realized that there is a lack of women in sales. And here also, I see just about 2 or 3 women, but I'm glad that at least we see 2 or 3 women. And seeing that there's a gap or a vacuum of women in sales, especially women leaders, I decided to start a community, which is a sales community for women called Sales Womentoring. The ladies here can definitely join us because we do have workshops and mentoring and a community which is entirely for women. The men here can attend our workshops. And I'd just like to start with a small story and some lessons I learned of how we closed this deal in Kotak. It was one of the largest deals. And can anyone here, because this should be more interactive, can anyone here guess what could be the size of that particular deal? I was in retail liabilities, so it was my job to get uh, deposits for the bank, open current accounts, savings accounts, salary accounts. So can anyone guess? This was the highest in, I think, the history of Kotak for a one deal. Anybody can put any number. Are you all putting it in the chat or where? 50 crore. Yeah, good guess. 100 crore. Anyone else? 1,000 crore. That's like very ambitious. Yes, good. So since we've got three or four, it was 450 crores. Yeah. So I still remember that number. And we chased this for over a year. It was the first PF trust deal. Before that, Kotak had never got any PF trust customer, which is a provident fund trust. And believe me, nothing was in place. There was no MIS, there was no analytics. We didn't know what kind of reports we were going to send to the client. We didn't even know what kind of back office operations would be there in order to assist the customer to get the kind of data and reports. And yet there was this very strong belief, which I had in the person on the ground there, who was my high ticket closer, who was regional head of East, and this account came in Kolkata. And I had this very, very strong belief. And finally, after over a year of chasing this and meeting several different customers, we closed this on Saptami Day. I know Amit and many of you here are from the east of India, and you know how important it is. And on Saptami Day, we closed that, and I went over to Kolkata where nobody works, and we got the first check, and after that, closed the deal. Now, there were some lessons which I learned from this chase of 1 year. In this 1 year, a lot of things happened. My managers told me this is not going to happen because this is a public sector organization and they move very, very slowly. They will only go to government banks. The person on the ground, that is my regional head in the East, he doesn't have too much of sales experience. He will not be able to close it. I could go only like, say, once in 2 months. So I was not in control of the deal. So many things which I was told. But I learned three or four very important lessons, which I believe is important for all people who close high value deals. The first is, of course, set audacious goals, because this was the largest deal in the history of Kotak at that time. And there was nobody who had set such a goal for themselves. I set a goal of 500 crores, and of course, we got in 450 crores. The second is that I had complete belief in my person on the ground and complete belief that we would close the deal. And the third is that I imagined outcomes which no one even imagined earlier, because finally we opened a branch in a city, in a very, very small town called Duliajan, which was where the head office was, which was again unheard of, because we would never have got permission to open a branch there unless we had got this money. And I got that permission and I got that branch going. And the last is that all of us should have the ability to take risks, because I knew that if I didn't get this deal, my job was at stake. The job of my junior in East was at stake. And that's why I believe that these are the lessons I learned, and these are the traits which distinguish any high ticket closer, sorry. That is ability to take risks, the ability to see outcomes which no one else can imagine or see, the self-belief, and most importantly, the ability to set audacious goals, which no one could even think of. So with this, I want to just stop here and ask you all to share your questions with me or highlights of your deals with me. Believe me, I'm here to learn equally from all of you. And I want to understand more about this. And Amit was talking about Chat GPT. Interestingly, I went to Chat GPT to understand what it thinks of high ticket closers. And believe me, it didn't have much to say. So you are a breed which is different from the rest. And would love to hear your questions and your experiences.
So you guys can probably put your pointers there. Any questions that you have would like to share? Go ahead. Okay.
They will talk or they will share it in the chat.
So I have questions. Yeah. So there are a lot of people, so I will probably rather not have this unmute button on.
Okay.
So the first question, write down your questions. So how closing sales has changed your life, ma'am? Okay. It's a personal question, please.
Yeah, but actually, I would say everything in my life is due to my being in sales. Whether it's confidence, whether it's boldness, a lot of people call me very bold, whether it's the ability to talk extempore, because believe me, I have not prepared a single word of this. Whether it's the ability to walk into a stage and talk with confidence. In college, I remember that we used to have this just a minute, and people used to flounder and go weak in the knees because they just felt paralyzed to go onto a stage. But it has never ever bothered me after my first few calls. My first job was as a medical rep in Johnson and Johnson. And at that time also, there were about 800 applicants for the job and hardly few women. And I was chosen out of those. And in those days, 32 years back, it was a huge amount of salary, some 10, 12,000 rupees. But more importantly, I was given an area, 35-kilometer stretch from JJ Hospital to Mahim, and told that doctors, chemists, and sales here would be your baby. And that's where I learned the tricks and the lessons of selling in the pouring rain in Mumbai, wading through water and going and meeting doctors and chemists, sometimes at 10 p.m. in the night. So everything in my life, I would say, whether it's confidence, whether it's boldness, ability to speak, ability to face any situation without without being afraid or showing fear, and
We have a lot of
ability to be
questions.
calm, bounce back from objections, bounce back from failure. All of it I have learned from selling. So I can't say any one thing I can point out that I have learned. Everything I have in my life is now because I have chosen sales as a career, and I'm proud to be called a salesperson. A lot of people say that sales is not a profession which is meant for women, but I don't agree. And I think it's a profession which everybody should be proud of, because we are literally transforming our customers' lives. And of course, the businesses we work for, because of the value we bring in.
Good. I think there is a very beautiful question. Who is your mentor? Even I was also like thinking, okay.
Who is your mentor? Good question, because I am a sales mentor. And I would say I've had several mentors in my life. So you cannot have any one mentor, right? So, for example, if you are weak in finance or you are not able to set your financial goals, you'll need a person who is well versed with that. If you are not good in sales, you will need a person who is experienced in sales. And therefore, I also had different mentors. You cannot have any one mentor who is going to be like changing your life. Multiple mentors, most of whom were my managers. Because 32 years back, this mentoring was not even a word. People didn't understand anything, but I was lucky enough and fortunate enough to have managers who believed in me and who didn't believe that gender was any constraint for performance. And they trusted me with roles which were unheard of. I was the first salesperson in ICICI Bank in south of India, the first woman to lead the salary team, where we grew the salary business 10x. First regional head, first national head. I mean, there were so many firsts, but all of it was because someone trusted me and someone had faith in my abilities that I would deliver despite everything. And those were my managers in ICICI, in Kotak, who entrusted me with so many responsibilities. In fact, a lot of women say that during pregnancy, they quit jobs, they leave. I remember I delivered my first baby and also delivered my first branch. I became branch manager of a new branch in Bangalore, Indranagar, at the same time, same year. She was born in Feb. The branch was launched in July. And I got a promotion also that particular year. So I keep joking that I had two babies at one time. One is my baby daughter, and the second is the branch. But
Right.
again, my boss trusted me enough to give me that responsibility. Though I was going on ML, he believed I would come back and he believed I would make a difference. And again, even in that branch, we made history by being the first branch to cross 100 crores within 6 months. In 6 months,
Wow.
we did double the annual target. So, a mentor is one who believes in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A mentor is one who finds light within you even when you think everything is dark, and trusts you eventually to deliver even when things seems, odds seem stacked against you. I had those managers, and of course, I will say I will have to acknowledge my parents, my mother and dad, who believed that my ability to speak and communicate would be responsible for my success. In fact, whoever told me to keep quiet, because I used to talk a lot as a child, and all my relatives used to say, call me crackpot Chitra, chatterbox Chitra, and so many things. And everybody would tell me, keep quiet, stand in the corner. It was my dad who believed in me and said, one day your tongue will earn you success, money, fame, and you keep talking and fearlessly talk for those who cannot talk, those who don't have a voice, but be sure to talk for what is right, what is just, what is fair, and what is the truth, fearlessly. And Amit also said that, right? We must be ethical, we must do what is right. And that's what I did all through my life. And that's what has brought me here in front of you today, in front
Awesome.
of all of you who have achieved so much. I've heard your stories, and I believe that apart from listening, speaking is the biggest gift which we have, which we can use in order to
So
influence people, persuade them, as well as create magic in their lives.
awesome. Ma'am, I would like to just tell you today I have given you a gift. Okay, in the video, it says the red personality. I mean, how many of you guys are able to see the red personality here? Okay, an outspoken personality with a task-oriented achievers, with goal-setting stuff. I think this is an ultimate example that we have. Thank you for being here, Chitra ma'am. Okay, the next question to you is, can you hear me, Chitra ma'am? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
I can.
So the thing is, I have a question which is asked by Abhiram here. Can you share any specific negotiation tactics or techniques that you found particularly effective in this 450 crores deal?
Yeah, so actually, again, we didn't use tactics technically, right? Because at that time, my sales knowledge and learning has all been due to experience. But one thing I would say is that understand the cultural nuances of the region you're talking to. Like I said, we were in the East, and it was very different from the South. So understanding and appreciating the cultural nuances and the cultural sensitivities of people is very important in negotiation. For example, in Japan, they bow. For example, in India, in the North, a lot of people do this. And being in retail institutional sales, I would not shake hands, but I would say namaste, right? Because so understanding the cultural nuances and sensitivity and respecting that and accordingly modifying your behavior, being adaptable, being flexible has worked for me in negotiations. I would say the single most important factor, if you were to ask me from a sales point of view, is to again imagine outcomes which no one could. Because the more the number of possible outcomes you have in a negotiation process, the more the possibility of success. So be creative, be imaginative, innovative, get as many possible outcomes of the negotiation as possible on the table so that ultimately you arrive at 2, 3 possibilities which would work for both of you, and then you arrive at a successful deal. The lesser the number of options, lesser the probability of success. The more the number of possible options, outcomes, the more the probability. So create as many as possible collaboratively with your client to get more probability of success.
Awesome. I mean, that brings me to the last question. I would like to know more about sales mentoring and how is this entire concept came to you to help this industry with the women who are looking to probably change the dimensions. I think there are a lot of women entrepreneurs already are there, and I think the world is changing now. We are more looking at. As I'm talking to you, I think I'm a big follower. I've been following this book recently. I think she's an amazing person from back
Absolutely.
from
I
Chennai.
follow her too. I read her book, and she says several things like leave your crown outside the door, when you walk into the
Absolutely.
house. I was quite taken aback that she said it, that women can't have it all. And it's true that we cannot, because biologically, genetically, we do have certain, I would not call them disadvantages, I would call them privileges. But we are, for example, being a mother, and we are biologically different. And that is why those are viewed as constraints by some women, but I don't. But I think they are my strengths, because today, when I see that my daughter is strong, independent, wants to earn her own money, she's got a voice of her own, she speaks up for what she believes in. That's when I know I've done the right thing by continuing to work and by continuing to speak up fearlessly. Somebody, you asked me what made me start sales mentoring. The same reason. I see very few women in sales and very few women sales leaders, always being the only woman in the room, being addressed as welcome gentlemen, and then looking at me and the lady. So I would be the only lady in singular in the room. And that's when I thought that I should be the change I want to see. Instead of complaining that, there are no women, I should encourage and enable more women to come into sales, to choose sales and to succeed in sales, to reach leadership levels, and provide them with the mentorship, with the learning opportunities, the skilling opportunities, and most importantly, the professional network to succeed. Because we've got together a community of like-minded mentors as well as mentees, members, who all need not only mentorship, but also professional connections in order to get the next job, in order to get the next business opportunity.
Right.
Brought it all together under one roof. Mentoring, experiential learning, and networking. And the reason I'm saying that is MEN. Those are the pillars of my community, men, which is a women's community. But men are anywhere are allies and pillars for progress, because half of the society can't progress without the support of the other half. And that's where men play a very important role as allies. So this is what made me start the community, to enable women to join sales and succeed in selling, and even as entrepreneurs, to take charge of sales and not fear it or look at it as something which is going to, which is distasteful or uncomfortable for them, rather as something which is going to help them grow and scale their business and their professional lives.
Awesome. So I think we have got some amazing nuggets from ma'am, and you will be seeing us working in a more collaborative structures. And if you have any kind of questions, we'll also send you her LinkedIn connections. I'm sure ma'am is good enough to answer all the doubts that you have. And if there are people who wants to know beyond that, like what is sales mentoring and how the things works out, probably you can look into forum, and I'm sure she answers all the things. Ma'am, are you okay if anyone from the team probably would love to get some ideas and insights of how the sales mentoring works, and if they want to probably pursue some things with you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really happy to answer any questions. Somebody's asked a question that did I start it out of inspiration or desperation? And I would say that whenever you start something, it is always because you believe in it and you're inspired to do something which is different from everybody else. And definitely it was my inspiration. And there are two types of people in the world. I'm sure you know that there are people who are motivated to do something, and there are people who are inspired to do something. So who do you think succeeds? The people who are motivated or the people who are inspired? Anyone can.
So let's say it's inspired.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because motivation is like an external trigger. And the minute you take away that trigger, whether it is more money or you're losing your job or your boss putting a gun to your head, whatever is the motivation, it is an external trigger. It gives you a reason to move, right? That's what is motivation. But inspiration comes from within you. It's an inside job. And people who are inspired, I call them inspirers. And that's why the tagline of my community is inspired selling. And the people who are inspired sellers, I call them inspirers. So they don't need a motivation or a trigger. It comes from within them, and they don't wait for things to happen. They don't wait for the world to change. They don't wait for anyone else to do anything. They make things happen. They make things happen with their determination, with their persistence, and with their consistency. They change the world with their perseverance and their ambition. So that's what I believe inspired people are. And I believe I'm an inspired person, and that's what made me start this community, to create more of a community of inspired sellers.
Great. So thank you, Chitra ma'am, for spending this amazing, valuable time. I know there are, I think, I'll tell you guys, the moment we start speaking, I think I'm always on the hearing mode. She's the queen of words. I'll directly surrender to her. I mean, she has been like talking a lot of dimensions where this entire community and things been working out. So we'll show you the LinkedIn connection as well, where you can go and connect with her. And I'm sure there are a lot of possibilities where we can work in sync. So thank you so much, ma'am, for giving your valuable time. And we wish you all the best for sales mentoring as well. And it's a great thing. Okay. And I think all the gratitude of the family is on the chat.
Thank you so much. And it was a very inspiring discussion. Even before I joined, I was listening to you. And thank you for all your efforts. I see how much of time and effort you're putting into creating this community of closers, right from books to read to what apps to use. I would like to thank you because I also learned some new things there. And thank you all for your questions and your time. It was a pleasure being here with you. I put my LinkedIn profile handle there. Those of you who would like to connect and ask me questions. And we will be in touch and see how we can work together in the future. Thank you so
Definitely,
much.
ma'am. And I want you to probably just stay back for like few more minutes. We have some fun element happening here, and there'll be some stuff with the information that you've shared. This is an exercise that we do to
Sure.
understand how skillfully the family is actually listening to you as well. Good. All right. So with that, so thank you so much, ma'am. I'm just putting you on without the spotlight.
And your voice is coming and going, so not very clear.
All right. Okay. All right. So thank you so much, ma'am. So with that, we move on to the next part of today's session. And next part, we have got some amazing things which is going to happen. So probably if I get time, I can connect back to the wisdom of the month. So the time is right now for the achievers of this month. So we have got some amazing 3 achievers. Because of time, I think because of some other priority, I think one of the achievers were not able to make it. So team Reshma and Aviram, please find it out if Major is there. Major, please give me a high five in the chat if you are here. So the first achiever for today is Madan Kumar. And I would like to invite Madan on stage. Madan, can you just come on stage, please? Let me put him on spotlight. Yeah, Madan, you are the achiever of the month, and I would like to hear your stories for this entire thing that you have closed. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm really, because I've never been nervous, but really, this particular assembly, I'm slightly feeling nervous actually. So, first of all, gratitude to God. Okay, and thank you, Dada. It's even though I have achieved many endeavors actually, but this particular moment, what you are sharing me as an achiever of the month, is really awesome, and I'm so humbled and inspired. Thank you for that. Okay, so far this month since beginning. Okay, so I am. What I've achieved this month or for past 10 days is I'm into the business of cloud storage space actually. So where I'm collaborated with one of the company as a channel partner for South, and I help people to make rental income from selling their cloud from cloud storage or from cloud particles rather than. So people generally invest in real estate to get rental income. I show them another avenue how to make rental income even from IT infrastructure products like cloud storage or a data center. So that is what I do. And luckily, I would say, especially, of course, out of effort and thanks to the Fish family and the learnings of Dada. Okay, so even though I'm new, I'm a slow learner. I'm just going very slow. But what I would like to share is the major learning. What I learned about is the human capital, development of human capital. Okay, we are all closers, and many jobs are going out. Many things are, of course, getting automated. AI is coming, but something still we can embrace the human capital. So I'm developing a team of channel partners, so which helped me to close about nearly even till evening also. So for past 10 days, we closed about 20 lakh rupees day action. So till yesterday, even today midnight, we closed about today in the sense by 2 a.m. we are sitting on some 16 lakhs. And just by evening, another before our first meeting started, half an hour before another 4 lakh rupees business came. So total about 20 lakh business we are starting for the good year to start. And definitely whatever the learning, okay, कहाँ से बहुत कुछ चीजें सीखने को है. So many things goes out of Dada is the buffer of information. I would say, like it keeps on. So जो आता है पकड़ लेते हैं. So somehow I keep listening it. And definitely so many points. So I was just sharing with my team so many points. What will happen out of the human evolution? How things are moving. Okay, so many learnings I've taken from here and just shared with people. They found it something new. Okay, and really it's helping it. And more important is this community. Okay, so what I'm learning, but the energy level, what I'm getting it over here is something different. I think the major is the energy level and the learnings, especially a total different dimensions of learning. Even though I studied from one of the B school, but the learning, even for discipline also, Dada says another dimension. And for learning, it's totally other dimension. But if you take that learning, it is very good. Okay, so हमेशा मेरा यही है कि दिल मांगे more. So I always sought for more. Okay, and I always tell Dada कि ज़्यादा चाहिए और चाहिए. So sorry it is, but I am here for that, especially to take it forward. And I really wish everybody to well collaborate, because this is the year of collaboration. I teach my team also to collaborate with people. And how exactly? So यहाँ वहाँ पे I suddenly don't know, like Dada will probably suddenly actually. So really, it's good to collaborate with all. And I think this is the only community where we are focusing on closing, okay, which is the most important. Kitna bhi sales karo, closing important hai. Dada bolte result is important. So thanks to God, thanks to Dada, we are able to, like of course, close so for more and much more to achieve. I pray God, and thanks to Dada, thanks to coaches, to Ganesh sir, Sandeep ji, everybody, and being that energy. First of all, I'm really looking forward for. Thank you, Dada.
Thank you so much, Madan. I have a problem with my system, but I hope I'm audible. Just give me a high five if you're able to hear my voice.
Yes,
Great.
Dada, I was
Madan, you want me to show some of the screenshots that you have shared just for a proof that
yes, Dada, please, yes.
Okay. So guys, anything that we disclose it here, we disclose it with 100% proof of the pudding. So just to give you an idea, please congratulate Madan for this amazing, thing that he has done. This is a proof. I'm not sure if I can just show it to you. Just give me 1 second. Okay, my system is getting slow. All right. So we have, I think it's still loading, guys. You have to bear with me. So this is the, okay, Madan, you can tell me what is what.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Madan.
this one is the evening today. I closed just about by 5 o'clock. This is a 4 lakh for 10 TB purchase of particles actually. Okay, so this is a recent evening, and I don't know, other one is stored. Yeah, this is the evening just by 5:30 I closed. This order got confirmed. So everything is automated, everything is pukka. So just I was sitting over here, and this deal actually closed somewhere in Chandigarh near Sanganur, Patiala. So that person, I closed him. Actually, I was been following up for long. And this is 4 lakh, and another so many proofs I would have sent it actually. So other deal. So today morning about 10.21 lakhs. Yeah, so that got transferred today early morning by 1:30 a.m. That deal I was. Actually, I was pitching for about 1.5 months. I didn't expect. I actually pitched for, but that I thought, okay, after certain follow-up, I gave up. But automatically, yesterday, something happened. Like last 1 week, I have been focusing for the team development, and that person he again invested. So I thought, even though after regular follow-up, we feel that go off, but still it is coming. So it happened actually, which I thought will never happen. But आया भी वो भी इतना early morning. सुबह का 10:30 पर था. And for past week.
All right, sorry for this technical glitch. Can you hear me? Just give me a high five. Great. So thank you so much, Madan. So please give a congratulations to him. I think it's a great achievement. Starting of the year, man, starting with almost like around 15-20 lakhs is, I think, can put a little bit of smile to at least Madan's face now. Madan, what do you feel? Ajay, how did Fest help you in this?
Really, Dada, like every learning is an energy, I would say. Okay, because so much bombarded. A recording session I have gone through. Okay, so when I attended the recorded, one thing I would say, the Netflix evolution. Okay, that was a game changer for me. Okay, so when you showed up, one side I felt thank you everybody, my dear best family. So that was a game changer. How it looked at things. I told like why people are not in my business, especially in cloud storage. People are not that technical family, savvy. Where I'm telling people you can make money make great income, passive income out of investing or purchasing in cloud or in IT infrastructure also, and it's legal. Okay, people think only from real estate. But when you said no, how things are getting automated, and it is most important. So even though it was more relevant actually, so when I learned and shared about the evolution, what is happening, okay, how human evolution started. I mean, about Naslik evolution, they would say Dr. Amitnath Naslik evolution. That was I kept sharing with people, and that slightly gave a change. Okay, and today we have to develop on human capital. Okay, so I go and have certain teams. So those guys closed out of 20 lakhs, 6 lakhs business was closed. One of my team. So I closed him rigorously for 4 or 5 days. I was focusing on why we have to develop on human capital rather just selling of the product. You'll become salesman, no good, but you'll make money. But when you make human capital, we will make fortune, we will make legacy for sure because we have so many people and the trust. Today, human beings are not having trust from people to people. And how will you get trust? By making him a friend. And how will you make friend? By adding value to people.
Awesome.
Okay, and exactly telling them. So exactly this value addition of learning. So continuous learning, even though I have not completed, just started first, my assignments are still pending. But I kept that one assignment video itself, I would have watched repeatedly for more than 10 times. Jake वापस re-recording. So that's how I used to study, and that's how I used to.
All right, big round of applause for Madan. I mean, it's a great achievement when starting up all these things, and he's not even 1 month old man in Fest. Yes or no? He's not even 1 month old,
Yeah.
right? And I think 16, 17 lakhs or whatever the number is not the thing, but the thing is now he
20 lakhs, I don't know.
20 lakhs, awesome. Okay, bravo. All right, so with that, let's move on. So thank you so much, Madan, for this amazing inspiration for all of us. Good.
Thank you, Dada.
Not the money, it is how you make the money that is more important. Good. So next we have the next person. So that is Madan, Achiever of the Month with 20 lakhs. And next we have, let me see. Any guesses? No guess? Okay, I'm not sure if she is here. Sarita, are you there? Just team, please let me know if she is there. So Sarita is also one of the Achievers of the Month. Starting from a very small background and humble background, she has gone to the digital stuff, and now she has crossed more than 100 plus schools and colleges across Maharashtra and started her first company just I think last month. So give a big round of applause even if she is not there. Okay, please give a big round of applause to her. Okay, from an employee to an employer, with finding the right people, connecting with them, creating this entire business model, and closing almost like 100 schools and colleges, because her entire thing is all about recruitment and training to IT stuff. And I think she's going great. Right now, she is not here with us in this forum, but all the best wishes for her. I think it would have been great to have her as well here. The next person that we have, the next Achiever of the Month, is a pro person. I think I'm very proud of this gentleman. So Major Ranjit, okay, he's an ex-army. So let me just bring in on stage. Okay, Major, are you there? Let me just bring you on stage. Go ahead, Major. All right, Major, can you unmute? Okay, can you just be in one place? Can you unmute? Say hello.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, and let me wish Major Ranjit, the greatest congratulations right now. I like to have you to tell your story. Okay, you can face the camera and you have to be in one place, Major. Okay, can you?
I'm just. I'll just go into. I'm in a great place today. It's a coincidence. I'm with my regiment called the Madras Regiment. Wow. That is in Wellington. That this is where after getting commissioned from the Officers Training Academy, Chennai, we were inducted in the Madras Regiment from here. And this is known to be one of the oldest regiments of Indian Army.
Awesome. Okay.
Because the Madras, and I'm in the ante room of the Madras Regiment.
Wow.
And
give a tour of
it's a proud moment for me.
Can you give
Long
a tour
back,
of that museum?
It's a lot of silver around, lot of antiques and things like that. This is the ante room. So so I happened to come here. That's what Reshma called me, and then I said I'm traveling to Ooty. Yes, I'll be available by 9:30. So I'm here
Awesome. I'm
before
glad.
that.
So you are one of the achievers of the Fest family. I would like you to tell me about your journey about Fest and what did you achieve first of all? Everyone is like excited before we can go ahead. This is absolutely a new kind of an achievement, guys. Please listen to Major. Acha, before Major,
Yeah, so
one sec, Major. Let me tell you, this person is the fastest completer. He completed the entire Fest in hardly, I think, 17 days, Major, if I'm not wrong.
yeah, I heard 13 days before.
13 days. Okay, okay. It's incredible. I mean, in the history of Fest, in the last 7 years, I have no one who could have done 60 hours of live training and trainings and many other things in 13 days. Okay, so definitely, yeah, that's why he's a major. Major, over to you. I'd like to know your story and go ahead and talk about what is your achievement. Go ahead. Major, you're stuck. Yeah, go ahead.
The voice is breaking. I don't know if I'm.
Oops. Okay. All right. I think there's a network issue. Let him join back. Let him join back. Major, I think you are muted. Okay. Yeah. Please get on screen. Get on screen. You have to unmute. You have to unmute, Major. Unmute. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm muted. Yeah, yeah, I'll remain stable here so that I can have this continuity. So yeah, I mean, it was quite a kind of a journey for me. When I joined, and then I was totally determined to complete it as fast as possible, and then get into the dojo. So the the tasks, the assignments, and the tasks which were there, I really went behind it. And in fact, I was in a new job in Chandigarh, as the director of a sports academy there. And along with that, I had taken up this. Definitely, I continued the journey, even though, after a certain point in the dojo, I couldn't continue, because then I got a high assignment of leading 3 schools as the executive director in Coimbatore. And that's where I am now. And that's how I could visit my regiment. So the whole journey was quite good. I mean, it was a new experience for me. Of course, every year I take up some kind of courses or the other to upgrade myself, and something of value to me in my career and my profession. Even though I can't say that when you call as closing deals with regard to revenue and profit and loss kind of things, but I'm doing it in my own way with the educators and the students and the parents here. They are, whether you call it, starting with how do I interact with them, and then build a rapport with them, whether it's the emotional connect or it is the rapport building stage. And then I get in, and then try to gauge what kind of, whether they're a hunter mouse or I remember these things when I learned hunter mouse or the wall. And then yeah, and then because everyone has a pain point, so whether it is so I would say that in a way it is a closing a deal of the human capital, not the other capital we talk about. But yeah, the human capital is the most expensive capital, and is the most difficult to deal with. Okay. So that's the place.
Major, one question I have. What are you currently doing? And let's inspire other also, how are you? Okay, what are you doing and how are you managing that? It's so huge.
Okay. Yeah. So after serving the Indian Army, before that itself, I was an educationist. I gained a degree from Holland, which is it's called the Montessori Association Montessori International. which, those days we are talking now, the new education policy has come out and people are talking about, holistic education. But actually, in way back in 1990s, the schools, we had schools which were quite progressive and which, today we are talking about, involving children and developing their skills rather than just rote learning and things like that. But even in India, there was a time in 2005 when the National Curriculum Framework came out, the NCF 2005, which talked about everything which the new education policy and the new curriculum framework 2020 is talking about. So, way back in 1996, my wife and I, we were part of this program in Holland, and we gained a lot. And then I deliberately, but I was a national level athlete, which and also a senior under officer in the NCC, which is the highest post in the NCC when I was in the college, and also the sports captain. So that prompted me to go into the army, because my physical side was demanding that kind of an adventure and wanting to serve the Indian Army. And then unfortunately, I was part of the Kargil War, which is also known as the Operation Vijay, and that taught me a lot. And then slowly I came into the education line back. Did some courses like a master's in peace studies and Gandhian thought and applied psychology. And then my journey continued in the field of education. So I've been in the field of education for long now, since 2003. I served as a short service commission officer and then deliberately came out, because I thought, I've served Indian Army, fought a war. Now I want to come into my passion of being with children and being with educators. And then, I was trained in the I don't know, people have heard of international baccalaureate, the IB curriculum, the primary years program and things like that. Then, within 3 years, I was principal of schools, and that's how my journey continued. And right now I'm director of 3 schools, a chain of schools in Coimbatore. And my task is basically, to upgrade the whole education system, where we are talking about, because when we were students, and even now, even today, 90% of the schools are very conventional. We are following the legacy of the British, the rote learning, and our education system, whether you call it CBSE, ICSE, everywhere it is rote learning, and we are only producing salesmen, as Dada says. Nothing more than that. I mean, the Britishers wanted clerks for the Indian Army, and that's what we produce. Even if you produce an IAS, the mentality is the same.
Great, Major. So I have got the last question for you. So you have been through all these things, and now I think it is a great thing, because with all this information, all these learnings, all these experiences, now you are managing not 1, not 2, but 3 amazing schools. You are a director of 3 amazing schools, and I think a true nation builder, in person. So definitely a lot of gratitude, because these people are going to take over probably our jobs and our designations and our work tomorrow. How is FEST helping you in doing all these things?
The whole process of the starting with how do I build a connect, an emotional connect, and in between analyze people with the hunter mouse and wall, and then the Ruby types, and then come to the pain points, and then touch the pain points, and then give a relief to the person, and to make the person realize the present situation of the person, and then where the person wants to go. So that's how FEST is helping me here, and that's exactly the same in it's not different. I mean, I'm not and then it contributes to the revenue, because the more we invest in the human capital, the more is the revenue. So that's what I give credit to you, Dada, and also FEST, and all Mr. Ganesh definitely who helped me, and then of course Reshma is there, and all others who are part of. I don't know if Srikanth is still there.
Yeah, she's there. Yeah, absolutely. Great. So with that, Major, thank you so much, guys. Give a big round of applause for this person who is bringing that seed to take over probably our jobs and the next level of our future. Major, I'm so glad, so proud and delighted to be in connect with you. My heartfelt wishes and everything is there with you. Whatever
Sure.
you need, best family is always there with you. So anytime, I think this is the family where you can bounce back, but we want you to back in the dojo. Okay, let's practice with Major one day. I think Major, we should bring him back and we should do that practice. All right, guys, big round of applause
Sure,
for
sure.
Major Rajesh. Thank you so much, Chief. I'll see you in the next session.
Thank you.
All right.
See you, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the best,
Yeah,
everyone.
you guys can type in your congratulations and love to Major as well. Go. Thank you so much.
Sure.
So stay back with me, Major, for the next 5 minutes. We have something very powerful coming up. Thank you. All right. How many of you guys are now feeling powerful? Man, hello. Okay, good. ये तो थे achievers. So I know a lot of padai ho chuka, a lot of gyan ho chuka hai. So I thought of having some fun here, and it's a time when we will be making some powerful stuff. So we have a small contest, and it is called as fastest finger first. Fingers on your typewriter. I'm going to ask you a very simple question, very very short answer hoega. And if you can give me the answer, we have got 3 prizes, and today I have got cash prize of 500 rupees. Straight. This is going to come to you within 24 hours in your bank account, and my team is going to be directly connecting to you on that. Good? Okay? This is to do only one thing. Okay, first of all, get on screen, guys. Get on screen. Quick, quick, quick. I have got some amazing questions. And Chitra ma'am, are you still here? Okay, if you can get on screen. We have got the first question from the discussion that we had with Chitra ma'am. Okay, and I need you to validate if it is true or wrong. Okay. Can you tell me the first question, okay? Which is the first company where Chitra ma'am worked as a medical representative? Go. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think the answer goes to Gopal. Okay, Gopal, you are a serial winner. I mean, last time also, I think, yeah, this is J&J, Johnson & Johnson. Gopal, can you unmute and tell me, like, how is this, man? You are waiting for this? Yeah, Gopal, go ahead.
No, Dada. I actually, when she started explaining that Johnson and Johnson, I like that company. It's a baby care, right?
Good.
So usually.
So Gopal is also the winner for last month's, the fastest finger first also. Big round of Gopal. Okay. So Gopal, please collect your gift from the team. All right. Good. Thank you. All right. How many of you think थोड़ा आसान हो गया? थोड़ा सा tough question करना चाहिए. Just give me a high five. We have got 2 more winners. 500 rupees cash prize. The money is not the thing, guys. It is just a fun for you guys. Okay. The second question that I have is, okay, how do I do this? Okay. How many days Major took to complete fest? Let me see how many of you guys can do it. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think this time it's going like Suraj, you are appropriate, man. It took 13 days for Major to finish the entire fest recording of 60 hours. Yeah. Not only that, he also finished another 24 hours of Dojo Mojo, where he learned about how to practice and all those things. So technically, this gentleman has covered almost in 15 days. He has covered almost 75 to 80 hours of content. Can you imagine the voracious amount of, that focus that he had without any distraction, without any deviation? Hello? Good. So Suraj, you are the next winner. Give a big round of applause for Suraj being the fastest one. Good. You're learning. अच्छा किसको लग रहा है कि बड़ा आसान सा सवाल पूछ रहे हो दादा? Give me something tough. Just give me high five. All right. I will give you a tough question, okay? Tough question. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't know if it is tough or not. I give you one application that can create invoices for you. Name that application. Take it away. Arey, what is this happening, man? You guys can read minds. Oh man, Suraj, you are the winner, but probably I'll have to give it to somebody else. Okay, Mudit, you are the next person. Okay, spelling galat hai, lekin I'm fine with that. Mudit, where are you? Mudit is also a serial winner, man. These guys are waiting for this or what? Yeah. Hello, let's see. All right, so we have got the 3 winners today. Please, team, make a note. You will be getting your cash prizes delivered to you by tomorrow. Okay, so we have Gopal, we have got Mudit, and we have got Suraj. Okay, all the best to you guys. I think, did you understand why we are doing this? It is not about the prize. It is about you cannot be a good closer if you are not good in hearing and listening. Did you get my point, sir? Okay, because sometimes people just talk a lot of things, and if you can catch up that one word, probably your entire game can change just because of this one. Yes or no? Yeah, good. All right, so with that, we come to a point where we have done the next part. Okay, this is the first contest we have done. So we are going to open up this entire thing to some people out there. So new people, please type in your names. We're going to take around 2 or 3 new people out there, and we're going to take around 2 old people also. So write down your names, and we're going to bring you on here. We're going to listen to you about what is your experience of today's session. How do you feel about it? And then we're going to go ahead to the next one. Okay, go. All right. So who is the first one? Manjunath. Okay, where is Manjunath? Just give me a high five. Where are you, buddy? You need to come on screen. Manjunath, and then we're going to bring in Om Prakash. Okay, so let me see if I can just bring in Manjunath on screen. Manjunath, can you unmute yourself, and you are on spotlight. And the next we're going to bring in yeah, where are you? Yes, Manjunath.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, you got 30 seconds. How do you feel? No problem, Manjunath. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Building the concept. There is something inside here to really become a powerful. So yes, I'm just getting the confidence in one word if I want to express this.
Great. Your voice is not clear, but you can type in and chat. Probably.
I'm just traveling.
Type in, I will read it for you. Okay, that was Manjunath. Thank you so much for being the first one. Please type in. I'm going to read out your views as well. So that was Manjunath. Great. All right. So with Manjunath, the next person is Om Prakash. Can you come on screen? And you have to unmute. Okay. Suraj, be ready, and then you have got Viraj as well. Om Prakash, go ahead.
Okay, so since I am very new in this fest and this all this, however, I have the some kind of experience, and the main thing is that it's not about just the earning the money. It's not just about to the getting the good deals, but it's always to connect with the people and work with them and building the strong nations. So that's what I like, and I'm learning so much. However, I have in mind, so like I'm also kind of who think of the how the kind of education part that I will tell when I when I will have the hard talk. I will explain my things there. But I'm a kind of nation person who always discuss with my friends like how we can change, how we can change. So I think I got the place. It's not that late, but yeah, it's a good family.
Great. Thank you so much, Om Prakash. We'll love to see your results coming. I mean, we want to see the achievers on probably next month. Okay.
Yes, of course.
I'm a restless guy.
Right, sure.
All right. So mute it back, please, Om Prakash. Yeah, the next person is Suraj. Go ahead, buddy. You can unmute. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Dada. Hi, everyone. So I felt really good to be around such a community where there are so many inspiring people, especially our achievers who have done so well. And especially the major Ranjit was very inspiring for me, his 13 days, because even I was planning to do it. I believe even I have that intensity. So he has set a mark here, 13 days में उन्होंने complete किया है. Now it's not just the faster, not just to complete the this particular recordings, but also he has given the mindset that when you have so much grit and passion, that you are so committed. So I'm hoping ki I will be able to complete the recordings in like 11 days along with implementation and assignments as well. So ek wo goal hai. And there was this one line by Chitra ma'am which really inspired me, and I have also noted down that he said that exploring the possible outcomes to get higher probability is really necessary in a negotiation. So this was the line which I was reading in a book as well. So that was something that got validated. So that was my major takeaway as well.
Fantastic, Suraj. Good observations and good hearing and good learning as well. And we also will. I have one more problem to share with you. It is not about finishing. Please understand.
Yeah.
It is not about how many books you have read. It is not about how many pages you have gone through. It is about how many times you have gone through that one page and how many times you have implemented that thing that is giving you that quality result. So please check out this mindset. It is not about Major can do it because he has been trained into all these things, and you understand, right? He was also in the operations Vijay. So the kind of mindset that he was like a do or die kind of scenario, right? I don't want people to get into that right now, okay, of that thing about finishing it fast. My thing is finish it one time and earn it every time. Did you get my point? Finish it one time, earn it every time, but you need to come back and polish. It is not how many times you can hit the axe, but you have to also know you have to take a break, polish your axe, come back to the dojo, practice, go back again, then you go and hit. That will be much more powerful. Good? Suraj, good learning. See you, man. So that was Suraj. Next we have got Viraj Bhai. Ajao. Can you be on mute? I mean, unmute, please. Good. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. First of all, thank you very much, Dada. It was a wonderful meeting. This is the first meeting that we are attending, and a lot of insight, from Chitra ma'am and Major. So a lot of success stories. So that inspires us a lot, and a lot to learn, and hoping to see a lot of stuff in the family. And thank you very much for adding us in this family.
Awesome. You earned it. Great. Thank you, Viraj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was Viraj. Okay, you can mute back. So alumni, I can have like, since we don't have much time, I can invite like around 2 or 3 people. Just type in your names quickly. You guys are daredevils, man. I know you guys can come and screen. Go, write in your names, guys. Okay. And we're going to bring you on this thing. How was today's session for you? What is your best learnings? Okay. So type in your name, quick. Type in your name in the chat. Is it working? So I've got some technical glitch, guys. You have to help me out. Yeah. Alumni. Okay. Mohan, where are you, buddy? Yeah. Go ahead, Mohan. You can unmute and you are on spotlight. I can have one more person. Quick. I need one more person. Go ahead. Subara. Great. So, Subara.
Hi, Dada.
Hi, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. And I'm happy to see you. And this is my very first meet. And I'm very, honored to be here, not because of the invitation, but because what I'm getting from here. It is like a life-changing, like it is almost like a puja that you start with this small things, and at the end, if you subject to this thing 100%, you would be automatically changed. That's how I am feeling. And thank you very much. And it's like the life experiences which you get, or you are continuously getting it, you are passing on to us like in a plate to take for us to take, and it is asked to us to implement it. And like you said, do once and earn many times.
Awesome.
Thanks for that.
Okay, that was Mohan. Okay, and then we have got Subbarao, and we'll stop with the next 2 person, Lakshman and Gopal. Go ahead, Subbarao.
Hi, family. So this is Subbarao, and I love the fest. Actually, the monthly meeting. Dada gives always a good information, especially the month of the video and the book of the things. It's so much learning from these videos. That's why Dada says 3 times. The first meeting I attended in the monthly meeting in June. At that time, Dada given a very excellent video. From every video I don't miss, and at least in the month 2 to 3 times I watch, and again I gather through the information I share in the UCLA videos. It's a good learning from the monthly meeting, especially along with the fest and the dojo and dumb mastery, copywriting. Everything is good, but I eagerly waiting for monthly meeting.
Right. Okay. Subbu is just spilling all the beans. Thank you, Subbu. I mean, I'm glad that you are in the family. There's a lot of things, lot of trust for having a brother like you to be that. Okay. So I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, Subbu. I'm just putting you back. You can mute back. Okay. Next we have got Lakshman. Then we have got Gopal, and then we need to stop with Sonal. Okay, Sonalji. Go ahead, Lakshman. Can you unmute? Yeah. Go ahead.
Dada.
Yeah.
It's a great being the part of the fest, and very fortunate to listen to you guys, and great to see the achiever of the month who have explained their journey in the fest. So it was very inspiring, and the story of Chitra ma'am, it was amazing. How she told about she was inspired to be becoming the successful.
Good. How do you feel?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel very good. Overwhelmed to be.
Good. We don't have much time, guys. I'm just pushing it off. Okay. So I'm just putting you much, Lakshman. Thank you so much. Okay. Before we go out, okay. Before we go to Gopal, Gopal, I'm just putting on, without any kind of a backdrop. So let me also take me back. We can come on screen quickly. I'm going to take a selfie for this month. Okay. And all pictures are going to you guys. Okay. Please get on screen. Just take 30 seconds. Get on screen. Get us quick. 30 seconds. Okay. Ending in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Quick. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Give your best smile and this best thumbs up. Okay. Let me just, take the screenshot here. All right. And in front of you only, I'm just going to put it here. Okay. I'm just going to put you here. So that is where we are going to. This is the screenshot. I don't know if it came correctly. You are here. Your picture is here. Okay. This link, entire thing, I'm going to give it to you. Stay back till the end. Okay. You're going to get every goddamn thing. My family should not go hungry. I'm going to give you everything. Thank you so much. All right. So now we have got 2 more people to talk about. We have got Gopal. Where are you, buddy? So let me, put myself and Gopal.
Dada, it is always inspiring. I think mic is open. I just don't want to waste time. It's always sharpening axe. When I join a monthly meeting, I always learn, take something in that, that keeps me ticking for more time. And, in this thought process, actually, especially. So it is always inspiring and it is always overwhelming, learning, inspiration. Purna, Chitraji, everybody is really awesome, actually. This is, unexplainable. The people who attend first, they only understand. And you are sharpening your axe day by day.
Great. Thank you so much, Gopal, for being here. And it's always a big confidence to have you around me. Thank you so much. By the way, I would also like to thank the entire team and the entire family out there. So whether it is Reshma, okay, Ganesha, Sandeep ji, Pallavi, Abhiram, Shrikant, I think without them, I think it is not possible to run this amazing family, guys. Give a big round of applause to all of them. Go. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Sonal, you are the last one. Okay. We'll stop at Sonal. Sonal, go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Dada. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so it has been totally amazing to join this family and to work with you, means to know you. And so you speak both from the heart as well and the brain as well. So it is were very amazing to know that how can this happen. But yeah, means there is a totally, a sense in all the words that you say. So not a single word is here or there. It is to the point. मैं तो यही कहता हूँ कि आपके उससे मुर्दे में भी जान पड़ सकती है. So you have that wordings. Thank you so much.
Right. So just 1 second. Hold on. Yeah. All right. So we are at the end of this session. 1 second. All right. So with that, can you just put it back? Okay. All right. Great. So we are coming to the end of this entire session, and I'd just like to tell you where we are right now. So from the morning, from the start, we have done our meeting together. We have done the mission, core values. For new members, we have a lot of stuff. And please take a special look at this data that I'm sharing with you guys. Please, I'm sure there will be a lot of things. Video of the month, people you must know. Go with the videos that I've shared with you. Go with the book. Please do go and try to get this book. Smart tools, I've given you a lot of smart tools. Please play with them. क्या ही होगा? खराब हो जाएगा, system crash कर जाएगा, और तो कुछ नहीं होगा ना. But if you are playing with them, you will get a lot of confidence about learning about how to do that. Somehow we did not have much time to go with the wisdom of the month, and I wanted to share you about this wisdom of the month. The intention was to give you this power of 5 steps to become famous in the industry, and the first thing was called as UCLA video. Start making UCLA videos from today. This is the only way. Whenever you send a video, that video is permanent. It is going to be a legacy for you till you die. That video is going to be existing. Okay. The next thing after plastic is videos. Yes or no? Which cannot be destroyed. publish content, okay? Join in copywriters club, start writing. How many of you guys are getting my letters, newsletters? Just give me a high five if you're getting my newsletters. Acha, let's ask a different question. How many of you guys are not getting my newsletters? Oh, you guys are not getting my newsletters? I'm so sorry. Okay, just give me 1 second. I will not want to disappoint you. So that's why I think you, when you are here, I'm going to give you all the powers to you guys. Just 1 second. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'll give you the links. Okay, how to be connected to my newsletter also. Okay. Okay, I think still it is working open. Oops, I think my WhatsApp just crashed, guys. Okay, don't worry. I will be able to give it to you. Hold on. I will be able to give it to you. Okay. Just a second. I'm giving it right now here. Okay. So whoever has joined, and if you have not got my newsletters, I would like you guys to connect here. Okay, so this is the link. Please check if this link is working, guys. I've given you a link. Please check if it is working for you guys. Is it working? For those people who have not got my newsletters, this is the link by which you can connect with us. Please fill up your details. Is it working? Awesome. Thank you so much, Abhiram. Okay, it's always a pleasure to have. Fantastic. Great. So this is for those people who have not got my links to it. All right. So we are here. Just a second. All right. So I think it is working now. Okay, I said no. I'll be definitely getting back to you on this. All right. So then we did the entire thing. So so copywriting is something that is very powerful, guys. Start writing at least a letter, at least a WhatsApp every day. Just spend around 10-15 minutes, write an amazing copy. Okay, if you want to learn about how to get into copywriting, then write to office@dramitnath.in. I want to tell you how this is. We have created an entire almost like 40 to 50 hours of strong things. And I strongly believe the best person to teach you copywriting is Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON. He has made more than 108 ISKCONs in so many different countries. And he has managed all these things only with these copywriting systems. So please follow. We have followed all entire things. उनके जितने भी प्रभुपाद के जितने भी letters हैं, जितने भी books हैं, everything is inside this system. There are a lot of things I've taken from some of the biggest names, from Dan Kennedy to Oslo Halworth to Alex. There are a lot of people are there. I've not kept any stone unturned, and probably anyone who's in copywriting, he will be jealous if you are learning this. Product ecosystems. So your talents and skills are valuable, and to transform them, you need to come to Dumb Mastery, and you have to go through all these things from ideation to actualization. Actualization happens on Wednesday. If you have not attended Drum Mastery, I've given probably, I don't know, hundreds of Drum Mastery sessions free on YouTube. Please, up YouTube mein hai. Go to my live sessions. You will find Drum Mastery. There is a playlist out there every day, 7 o'clock to 7:30 for Monday till Thursday. You will be getting into this entire theme. We have done more than 3,500 days of recording so far. We have planned more than 60 weeks of entire Dharma mastery with different dimensions, almost the 9 different dimensions, whether it is health, wealth, spirituality, relationship, dunya jahan ke jitna bhi cheezein, everything is here where you can learn. So Monday you learn about ideation, Tuesday you learn about evaluation and realization. On Wednesday you learn about how to do actualization and materializations, and on Thursday you learn about how to monetize your ideas. Yeah, so stay back and come tomorrow morning 7 o'clock. We're going to show you how to do that. Industry profile. I want you guys to learn in 2024. You need to have something to search about you. So where can I find about you? Can I Google you? So just being skilled is not going to be helping you. You need to get shined and get noticed. So this is the place where you need to be seen. So go attend maximum number of business meetings or those kind of gatherings. Go participate in so many things are happening. Might be in your chamber of commerce, TIE, QCI, बहुत सारी चीजें. Now startup companies are opening up like crazy. So please attend virtual events, or if you can get events, do something where you click some images and get into some PR. Okay, it is important for you. And the last one, powerful partnerships. You need to learn about power pitch presentations out there, interviews. If you guys are interested into seeing how the power pitch presentations are done, every month, okay, this is only for a very net of people. We invite certain entrepreneurs and we give them a stage of almost like 30 minutes to 45 minutes. They pitch their product, their services to us. Are you guys getting this? They pitch it to us, and it is in our discussions how to help him to grow. So whether they need some consulting, or they need some real-time help, or they need some networking or funding or anything, we do this. Yes, we are very, very selective into all those things. And now, as I'm talking to you, we are already getting into this power pitch presentations from this month. That minimum ticket size of the company has to be around 2 to 5 crores. Otherwise, we don't take. Did you get my point? We don't take these things. And right now, we are also working with some other companies where they are into franchising stuff. Each franchisee is minimum of 2 lakhs and it goes high. So whether it is a retail giant, whether it is a service industry, right now we have raised our bar, and it is very difficult to say no. That's why in this monthly meeting, I request to urge you to finish your fest, get in fast. We have a lot of opportunity, and I think this is not possible by only us to do it. Okay, Anu, guys with me? Okay, we need you to please come down and have a look at all the opportunities that we have. So that was all the wisdom of the month. So I think I have done a kind of justice. So we had the guru of the day, and thanks to Chitra ma'am to accept our invite. Next month, we have somebody very exciting. I don't want to disclose, but definitely it is a different way of looking at things. Okay, we're going to invite him. I don't want to spill the fun now. Okay, I'll tell you in some time. Then we have got the case studies. We did the 3 people, amazing, achievers here. We did the fest contest and all, and now we did the monthly meeting experience and realizations. It's the time for the creed. So I just listen to me. I mean, this is the creed that we always read out. I'm a detailed observer, silent interrogator, and a master closer. I'm an inspirational leader, and I'm a relief provider to the prospect than a mediocre closer. And I help them to get closer to their dreams, hopes, desires, and aspirations for their better version. I'm a genuine, authentic human being, and I take pride to follow the other's 5 principles of being ethically correct, morally correct, legally correct, financially correct, and spiritually correct. My income is directly proportional to the quality of service I am providing to my clients and my prospects, and I'm ready to outwork others, I'm ready to outsmart others, and I'm ready to outspend others. 2024, this is an era of being spendthrift. The more you spend, the more confidence you're going to get. Challenge. So with that, we come to the end of it. So I will shortly give you the entire YouTube link, and those people who have just joined, okay, this link is going to, how many of you guys need this entire thing? Just give me a high five if you need this right now. All right, so I'm going to give you this link, and this is going to be with you. You will get the entire thing, plus I have one more thing, okay? I'm giving you this, you can save this. The thing which is not here is the gift. So I have another gift for those people who have stayed back till the end. This is the entire thing. I'm going to give you 2023 ka total ink report. Okay, this is just a few hours old, and this entire thing has got a lot of detailed information about industry insights, startup landscape, funding ke through mein, and it is the complete detailed structure, and it has taken a lot of pain. I'm not sure how many people have walked into this, but getting this exact data is very, very rare. So I'm giving you this entire 120 page of report. How are you going to get this? So here is a link, guys. You can do a small favor. Okay, you can go to LinkedIn and you can click in here. You can write a small recommendations. Every recommendations, Dada is personally going to give you this entire gift. Okay, absolutely free, of course. The people who are watching this video, you can also go to my LinkedIn. My entire channel has been given out here. Go to the recommendations. There are a lot of recommendations I have received, and go back. I think this is how you're going to get this entire thing. I'm going to give you this entire stuff. All right. If you want to talk to someone, you can book a call directly with us. If you want to connect with any of the social media links out there, all the links has been given. And if you want to connect with my advisor, so there is a link for support advisors. And yes, you get this is the pic which you can share it on your LinkedIn and Facebook because you are also part of it. Okay, go ahead. And by the way, other than me, everyone is here. I don't know why. Okay, other than me, everyone is here. So I would like to probably, are you guys okay if I can take one more image? I don't know why I'm not there. Okay, I'll put my photo separately. You can put this separately. Okay, good. All right, guys, I hope this session was powerful enough. And I'm just finishing this session, probably just 5 minutes out there. If you feel this is an area where you want to invite people, if you want to refer out these guys, we are starting something very powerful. We have a gratitude for every referral that you do. We need more people here. We need more authentic, genuine, and unique people who can take this thing in a spare lead. And for every referral, we have a fantastic gift and a surprise for you, other than the 10% commission that you get. Okay, straightway 10% commissions for any referrals that you are talking about. From 2024, we are increasing the bandwidth. We are also coming out with a miniature version of Fest because many people, they could not afford or probably they could not withstand. So we are coming out with a miniature Fest, which is less than 10,000 rupees. It is just 7 hours of content. Yeah, complete recording structure mein jayega. Plus they also have a kind of a miniature dojo practice where the guys can do it. We're going to create all these things for them. And if you want someone to connect with you, connect with this entire thing, please do let me know. You also are free to help us out of those kind of topics that you want us to cover for any kind of business, any kind of personal, any kind of spiritual stuff, any kind of things that brings us holistically connected to each other. Hope this powerful information is going towards that right place. And as Major rightly said, okay, the human capital, as this is where we are right now, guys. Invest on human capital. The more you invest on human capital, it's going to give you 10 to 20 times than you can think of, getting into this. And I want to automate that entire thing, having you by my side. This is the journey that I started. This is a family I started, but now this family belongs to you. This journey belongs to you. Help others and help yourself. Good. So before I leave, only one word: one for all and all for one. Okay, we are there. If you are writing back to us, please give us time to around 24 hours. Guarantee bata raha hu, koi na koi aapko response karega hi karega. And we are also having a lot of things on Dhammastery right now. We have got Heart Talk, we have got Power Pitch presentations, we have got Victory Time. Please use this, judiciously. I'm giving you all the powers, guys. Sab aapke liye bana hua hai. You don't come to us, we will nullify those people who are not willing to get into this. Fair? Okay, this is designed for you. Please take the best out of it. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next month with some amazing informations, new tools, new smart tools, new people, new God. And I need your blessings. I need your love. I need your support. Let's work together. And people, please get to the dojo. We need you to take the deals forward. Take responsibility. Take ownerships. With that, I'll end the session, guys. Till the time, bye-bye. Take care. And this live session, which is happening on Zoom, it will be activated for the next 6 to 7 hours. Iske baad mein this will be unlisted. You will never get this recording out there. So I've given you the entire workflow links. So people who are here till the